Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a little hot. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Mic check. 1, 2. No, it's hot in my ear actually. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check, check, check. Do you want to be here? Okay.
Oh, that's outside game, Mike. Oh.
There's more great music on Game Time. Fans, get ready for your Friday Night Lights experience by loading up with some great food and refreshments. We have 2 concession stand locations to choose from. One is on the home side, and the other is on the visitor side of the stadium. More championship music is coming up here on Game Time.
This is Game Time in the home of the Colleyville Heritage Panthers.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. This race is great balls of fire. I let you love what I thought it was mine. You came along and you, honey, I changed my mind. It's just great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. It was good. Hold me, baby. Well, straight ball of fire. Kisses me, baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Well, I want to love you like I love you should. You're fine. So kind. You tell this world that you mine. That you mine. Like queen on my tongue. We'll let somebody show us fun. Come on, baby. Right crazy. Mr. Race is straight ball of fire.
You are listening to the official station of Heritage Football. This is Game Time. Can you believe it, folks? The football season is finally here, and what a matchup we have for you as Heritage and Abilene square off. A reminder for you, the Heritage varsity will be in action next week. They are on the road at Grapevine for a 7:30 kickoff on September 4th. So the season is now officially underway. We wish both teams and all the players the very best of luck. Now, back to music right here on Game Time.
You're listening to Game Time. Go Panthers. Panthers.
There's another great song for you on Game Time. Fans, please remember only authorized personnel are allowed on the sidelines and on the track. This is for the safety of our student athletes as well as spectators. Please do not come onto the sidelines or track before or during the game. Thank you for your cooperation. More winning tunes are coming up on Game Time.
This is the home of the Colleyville Heritage Panthers.
They're like amazing. Oh yeah.
You're listening to Game Time.
It starts with
I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, the design is right to explain in due time. Oh, I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day, the clock takes life away. It's so unreal, didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, didn't even know we're wasted.
welcome in to high school football 2015 from Mustang Panther Stadium in Grapevine, Texas. It's high school game night. The Colleyville Heritage Panthers and the Abilene Eagles in from just 100 miles away in Abilene, Texas. These two teams got together game one last year in Abilene. The Eagles came away with a victory. The Colleyville Heritage Panthers hope to turn the tables tonight. Doug Branch alongside my broadcast partner Chris Beam. And Chris, another season of Colleyville Heritage football, the first one here on high school game night.
That's correct. Real happy to be here on high school game night tonight. And with the new season, we come a new head football coach. Joe Willis came in, replacing Darren Allman for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers this year. And Doug, it looks like Darren Allman moved to South Lake Carroll. Joe Willis came in from Cedar Park. And one of the things that he said last week is this is his spring game because he came in so late that he didn't get a game out of this team or anything. So he sees these first few games leading into the district play as his spring game and to get his team ready for a very hard district.
Well, and on the other side of the board, Del Van Cox from the Abilene Eagles in his first year as head coach of the Eagles. Although he spent 19 years there, 10 of them as their offensive coordinator, he moves into the head coaching position. We will visit with both head coaches here in the pregame show when we come back. That'll happen in a moment after this. You're listening to Colleyville Heritage Panther football on high school game night. Back after this.
Tempest Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741 or visit them on the web at TempestTransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
And we're back on the pregame show with brand new Colleyville Heritage Panther head coach Joe Willis. And Coach, you come from down in the Austin area, but you are well aware of the tradition here in North Texas. Talk about being at Colleyville and in a very tough district in 2015.
Well, first of all, Colleyville's a great place and got some great people, and they're committed to the idea of winning. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about this group of kids, too. In terms of the district we're in, there's no question 7-6A is one of the best districts in the state. And I feel like, I left one of the best 5A districts in the state in 25-5A. So it's not going to be any different. There you couldn't take a night off, and in this district you sure can't take a night off. So, our goal this year is to go play at a championship level, and we're going to get tested every week in our district. So when we get out, we're going to be ready for some of those playoff battles.
Not only are you new, some of the staff is new, some of the holdover guys from last year, but you've got a new quarterback. You've got a couple of guys that have moved in from Louisiana, from Florida. Talk about some of the skill players that have come in and how your coaches have been able to try and mold this team for game one.
Sure. Well, first of all, I told all the kids when I arrived, I'm not new. They're new to me. And, that's the way we've looked at it the whole time. Everybody's a new face. And I told them, I said, the thing about high school football is there's going to be a new set of faces every 4 years anyway. So this group has really done a good job bonding and creating some chemistry and understanding. There's some kids that have moved in. They're competing for spots. We've told them all along, nobody has a title. Nobody is going to have a position that they own. We're going to compete for it. And that competition's not done. We're going to continue to compete. The first 4 ball games of this season is really my spring ball since I missed spring football. So the way we're going to approach it as a staff, and I've got a very good staff with a lot of veterans on it, the way we're going to approach this is the first 4 games, that's our spring ball. That's a chance for us to go in and evaluate each week who needs to be where so that we're right whenever District 7 6A play starts.
All right, well, let's run through offense, defense, special teams, and I start with special teams because you got a couple of kickers that are absolutely outstanding. Talk about them.
Well, no doubt, Max Allen, who's handling our kicking duties tonight, he's done a great job for us, and, really last year had a great season too. And as I've watched through fall camp, I've noticed that his accuracy is getting really good, not just on obviously his field goals and extra points, but also on his kickoff stuff as well. So I'm really excited about him. And we've got some younger guys battling, him too as well. So that competition is going to do nothing but make us better.
On the defensive side of the ball, what can we look for tonight against the Abilene Eagles?
Well, we're starting a new system, so we base out of a 3-4, but really, we tell guys when they ask us what kind of defense we run an 11-man defense. So we're going to move around. We like to pressure. We like to get into some different looks. You'll see us in some 4-3 tonight as well. So, depending on what personnel grouping they're in, we'll change some people out, get in the best look possible for the situation. And Michael Quintero, who came with me from Cedar Park, who's been doing this quite a while, does a great job. And, we've got Judd Thrash, who was here last year, is also in the secondary, and hired Ron Mendoza, who's a seasoned veteran that's back there in the secondary with him. So I'm really excited about the coaches I've got. I'm excited about some of the kids we've got back there, like Reed Harrison Ducros at corner, outstanding corner. Jordan Porter, this will be his first time to play football since the 7th grade, and I'm telling you, he was made to play the game of football. I've loved what I've seen out of him in fall camp. And then up front, of course, I got Tank, who's my nose guard, and that guy's really controlling those 2A gaps, and we're excited about that.
You mentioned Porter. From what I heard at a practice, this is a former hockey player. You gotta love a kid that plays hockey that can come out here and do it not only on little tiny blades, but on his feet also.
Well, there's no doubt, and that's what coaches and I were talking the other day. We've got a couple of kids. We've got a sophomore who's a water polo player, and I love those multi-sport athletes. I like those guys who can go out and, an athlete's an athlete. You can put them in, whatever uniform you want to, but they'll get out here and compete, and they can play the game of football.
On the offensive side, a new quarterback coming in, the left-hander. He looks really good. I saw him in practice. His mechanics are there. But getting that front line, some veteran guys coming back, you got to try and make sure you can protect him to throw to a couple of those guys I talked about from Louisiana, a couple of tall brothers that might be able to do some damage on the offensive wide receiver spots.
Well, there's no doubt. When you talk about offensive skill, I always will default back to that offensive line, because I'm a huge believer in that. We got a lot of experience, and we've got some senior leadership on that offensive line, and that is invaluable to us. But no doubt Cam has done a great job back there at quarterback, and he does. He has some talent, that is moved. Some of it's moved in, and some of it was already here. Excited about Tommy Hall, who's returning, who's an outside receiver for us. He's done some really good things in fall camp. Also, we've got Kevon Ahmad, who has moved in from Florida. He's just a sophomore, but he doesn't look like a sophomore, and he hasn't played like a sophomore so far. So we're excited about him. And, of course, in the backfield, we got Jamari Williams back, and Mario Ortiz is back there as well. So, we've got really 3 running backs back there we feel like we can line up and run with that offensive line, and a guy like Cam and some targets, and, of course, the twins that have moved in from Louisiana. We have a little bit of flash to us. But, again, it's all going to boil down at the end of the day. Can you move the ball on 3rd down and short? And our offensive line has done a great job convincing me we're going to be able to rely on them to do that.
Back to special teams real quick, and we talk about this team last year was outstanding returning. Punt, kickoff. Is that going to be a strength for you again this year?
I don't think there's any doubt, because we've got so many skill guys from the offensive and defensive side that we can put on those teams. And, we talked about early in camp how special teams better be special for us. That's a difference maker for us, I feel like, not only from a standpoint of the kickers and how they can place the ball, but also from the standpoint of depth that we can put back there, get the ball in their hands, and let them be explosive.
All right, keys offensively to win and defensively to win tonight against the Abilene Eagles.
Well, I think, first of all, offensively, this is not going to be a game where you're going to win with a big play. This is a game where you avoid the mistakes to win. So, usually early on, it's all about who can make the fewest mistakes. So we're going to have to calm down and make sure that, we get rid of all those jitters. There's a lot of guys that are still learning the system. And, on a Friday night with the lights on, some of that stuff may go away. So we got to be smart, use timeouts, manage the game, make sure that we're flipping the field on them. And then, we'll get to a point where we'll hit our stride and get our tempo going, which is what we want to hang our hat on, and move the ball, score some points, and have some fun. Defensively, I feel like it's the same thing. Don't give up the big play. Keep the ball in front of you tonight. Don't make mistakes that hurt yourself.
Breaking in a new field, is that going to have any bearing on the game tonight?
Well, I think they've done, the Grapevine Colleyville Independent School District done a great job with these fields. You know, this field is very similar. Same company put it in as the one that's at our high school. So, you know, there's no difference out here between the lines. Only difference is we got some bright lights and a lot of fans enjoy this Friday night.
Is the heat going to be any issue? Obviously, have to keep the kids hydrated.
Well, no doubt about it. You know, heat's always an issue this time of year, but our kids have done a really good job buying into our hydration plan, our nutrition plan. So, you know, we're going to rotate them a lot tonight. A lot of guys are going to play, and that's going to be our way of managing that.
That's Colleyville Heritage Panther head coach Joe Willis. We thank you for stopping by on the pregame show. When we come back, we will visit with Abilene Eagle head coach Del Van Cox. Two coaches, both in their first year, first game for them. We'll see how it goes here next on High School Game Night.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Tempest Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741 or visit them on the web at TempestTransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce. But we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
100 yards is 100 yards. You score points on Friday the same way you score points on Sunday. The rules say it's 11 players against 11 players. But the rules don't say anything about how fast they can be. The Nike Vapor Talent Elite. Gear up with the best of Nike football at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Back on the pregame show with Abilene Eagle head coach Del Van Cox. And Coach, you're opposing another first-year coach, but let's be honest. Neither of you are new to this game. Talk about your Abilene Eagle squad. Last year, Colleyville ventures out to Abilene. You guys handed them a pretty hard defeat. You got to think on the other side of the ball, even though it's a new year, they want to get back at you.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. We're coming to their place, and they want to return the favor that we did to them last year. But last year was last year. These are two different teams, and it's a whole new ball game. So we're excited about where we're at, but we're trying to see where we're at exactly too.
You guys make a long trip here to the Metroplex. The kids, I know.
Jason Ridley Agency.
Back on the pregame show with Abilene Eagle head coach Del Van Cox. And Coach, you're opposing another first-year coach, but let's be honest, neither of you are new to this game. Talk about your Abilene Eagle squad. Last year, Colleyville ventures out to Abilene. You guys handed them a pretty hard defeat. You got to think on the other side of the ball, even though it's a new year, they want to get back at you.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. We're coming to their place, and they want to return the favor that we did to them last year. But last year was last year. These are two different teams, and it's a whole new ball game. So we're excited about where we're at, but we're trying to see where we're at exactly too.
You guys make the long trip here to the Metroplex. The kids, I know, gotta love to get the opportunity to travel, but in doing so, something that's different from their normal day-to-day routine. How do you prepare them for that?
Well, it's really not anything different than our day-to-day routine. This is about a normal travel for us. Anywhere we go is, closest 6A school is 90 miles from us, so it's not that big a deal. We've got a routine that these kids are used to. We travel on Thursday nights, 3 hours. So, our kids are used to it. It's really not a big a deal, anything that they're out of the normal of.
On the offensive side, talk about your skilled players that are going to impact this affair tonight.
Well, our running backs most definitely are our strong points on our skilled guys. Abram Smith and Emmanuel Brown, and we've got a new quarterback, so we're excited to see what he's going to be able to do.
What kind of offense are you guys going to display here tonight against Colleyville?
We run anywhere from a one-back spread, four spread, to double top, to two backs in the backfield. So we run lots of different things. One of the coaches used to coach with us said we're just a shotgun, and it's a wing tee, but it's a shotgun. So we're very fundamental, and we don't do a lot of fancy things, but we just try to do things right.
A year ago, Colleyville had one of the best defensive backfields in the North Texas state of Texas. This year, they've got a couple of guys. Are you going to try and challenge them through the air tonight, or do you try to keep the ball on the ground?
Well, we're going to try to see what we're good at. Right now it's early in the season. We got to make sure that we can sustain some drives, and we'll figure out what we'll be able to do, and to be able to get that done.
Talk about your defense tonight.
Our defense has been a real highlight for us, and we've got 7 starters back on defense. Had to replace all our defensive linemen, so that's where we're going to be focused on tonight to make sure we're getting those positions shored up.
What can we look for in the special teams game?
We've got a returning kicker back. His name's Oscar Hernandez. He's done great for us. We've got a punter in Jackson Talley. He's new to the punting game this year, but he's a senior, and we're excited about what he's going to be able to do.
Is it nice to get an early first game test to really get a good evaluation of your squad?
No doubt, no doubt. We like to, we always scrimmage Copper's Cove every year, and Copper's Cove always has some great athletes, so you kind of see where you're at real fast when you play those guys. And we like to have a good non-conference schedule, or district schedule, so we can see where we're at.
Talk about what is going to be the key to get the victory over this Panther team.
You got early in the season. You got to make sure you take care of the football. Take care of the football and execute the fundamentals. Tackle, block, catch, and take care of the football, and then execute in the special teams, because that's where not a lot of your practice time is spent on the special teams. So whoever wins that battle has got a great advantage.
That's Abilene Eagle head coach Del Van Cox with his Eagles coming in from Abilene to play tonight against the Colleyville Heritage Panthers. Up next, when we come back on the pregame show, we'll have the starting lineup and the kickoff of tonight's affair. It's Abilene and Colleyville next on High School Game Night.
Appreciate it.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce. But we'll take the secret to our graves. Our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipes. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's. One love.
Tempest Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741, or visit them on the web at TempestTransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit AdvancedChiroSports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Welcome back to Mustang Panther Stadium. Grapevine, Texas. It's the Colleyville Heritage Panthers and the Abilene Eagles. Looks like we're going to have the national anthem coming up momentarily. They've got a group on the field for that. We've got 5 minutes and 30 seconds from kickoff. Let's go ahead and give you tonight's officials. And your officials for tonight's game include at referee Joe Horn. The umpire is Rodney Johnson. The head linesman is Tim Hendricks. The line judge is Bernard Gay. And the back judge is Brandon Haley. Captains for the Panthers are Trevor West, Jordan Porter, Reed Harrison Ducrow, and the quarterback, Camden Rome. Officials are at the 50-yard line, explaining how the toss is going to go down, and as soon as we have that, we'll have it for you. Coin is up in the air. Abilene, being the visiting team, calls the flip. We have not seen a call from the official, and who won the toss yet. Check that, he just threw it up in the air. Now we've got it. And Abilene declines, or check that, Colleyville is going to defer half. They will defend the right goal of the southwest. The Eagles will accept the football and defend the northeast goal. So it's this game of the 2015 season about to get underway, and let's go over the starting lineups. You've got the defense for the Colleyville Panthers.
Yeah, starting at nose guard, we're going to have Hank Johnson. He's a last year. He did a heck of a job on the defensive line. Starting at right is Michael Prescott. If you last year, he actually played tight end. It's the side of the ball. From the quarterback position, you got Reed Harrison and Crow. It looks like we have the anthem going on right now.
Back to the defensive side of the football for Colleyville, Chris B.
Reed Harrison Ducrow, who's going to be is a Boise commit, is playing at corner. The other side is Marcus Mosley. At your linebackers, they do a 3-4 defense here at Colleyville Heritage. We've got Sage Hebb, number 42, Trevor Kleckner, and Matthew Herrera is in the middle. And Pelini now, who remember last year, Doug, who's a pretty good come in kind of in the middle of the game and did really well towards the end of the year. At safety, you got Jordan Porter, who's hasn't played since 8th grade, but I watched the tape from the Lamar game, and oh my gosh, this kid was all over the field. I was told that from a coach that if he could get into form, he's really good at going downfield, but he's really bad in coverage. So if he can get that pass coverage put together, he'd be a heck of a player. And then the other safety is Clayton Moore. Doug?
All right, Max Allen is going to tee it up at the 40-yard line for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers. They will go from our right to our left. Colleyville dressed full in black, trimmed in white helmets for tonight's premier affair, the opening night of football in the state of Texas. Friday Night Lights about to get underway against the Abilene Eagles from, of course, Abilene, Texas. Max Allen has got it teed up at the 40. And we're about underway as the official blows play ready. 12 minutes of the first quarter about to get underway. Max Allen approaches the ball, right foot into it, and fielded 2 yards deep, and they'll keep it right there. That is number 1, Raekwon Millsap. Millsap downs it, and it'll be 1st and 20 for the Abilene Eagles from their 20-yard line. On defense for the Panthers, the defensive backs go like this. Jordan Porter is the safety along with Clayton Moore. The outside linebacker is Sage Hebb. Will linebacker is Trevor Kleckner. Matthew Herrera is the Mike linebacker, and Pelini now, of course, is the outside linebacker. The corners are Marcus Mosley and Reed Harrison Ducrow. Up front, it's a 3-man front. Trevor West, the nose tackle is Tank Johnson, and Michael Prescott is the right end. Peyton Killiam at quarterback. Behind him, it's Abram Smith. Across the front line for the offense of the Eagles, it's Garcia, Wergel, Jayton Voss, Vera Tuzgi, Slade Anderson, and Coy McMillan for Abilene. Runners to either side of the quarterback. Handoff going left to the 25, out to the 30, 35. He's down at the 34-yard line. Pulled down there by number 11, Jordan Porter. Porter, a former hockey player, now playing high school football, and you got to know, Chris, that he's got good feet.
Yeah, he has really good feet, and he was downhill in that play. The one thing that was interesting is right before the play started, the Colleyville Heritage switched to a 4-3 defense, which is interesting right at the snap of the ball.
2 receivers to the top side, 1 to the near side. Snap back, Gillum will roll. He'll throw. Got a man caught, and and he's going to get the first down, about a 1-yard gain, and that's a catch by number 21, Quishon Washington, the junior for the Abilene Eagles.
Yeah, really nice play by the Eagles. It's a little quick out route for a quick 2 yards for the first down. Really nice play. This Eagles team would like to run the ball a lot, but last year, remember that they threw 5 touchdown passes against the Colleyville Heritage Panthers.
Smith will set it behind Killam, 6 yards deep. Moving left, hands it off to him. He's out to the 40, 45 in room. Block up at the front, across the midfield, and down into the Panther side of the field at the 47. And another nice run. And boy, deja vu all over again, as we saw him do this last year against this same Colleyville team.
Yeah, Abram Smith, a really good runner for the Abilene Eagles. He's been doing it for the past 2 years. Tore his ACL in week 7 of last season. He already had 10 touchdowns through week 7. I mean, he's a really quality back and hasn't committed anywhere yet. Only a junior.
Peyton Killam at quarterback. Hands it off up the middle this time. Smith for more yards. Hammers forward for 5. Will get him 6 yards on the carry, and so far it has been the Abram Smith show for the Abilene Eagles.
I think tonight for the Abilene Eagles, it's going to be the Abram Smith show, because that's the one thing they really want to do is give him the ball, because that is the workhorse. That's the guy that really wanted to get the ball.
Second down and 4. A long 4. Ball's at the 41 for the Eagles. Snap back. He'll throw over the center. Caught. And another first down. And 2 for 2 on the first down side. That's Quishon Washington once again with a little drag route just behind the defensive line.
Yeah, really nice little drag route by Quishon Washington. He's another one of those guys that will definitely be a factor here tonight. It was interesting that they kind of put him on the other side, probably putting him away from Reed Harrison, the pro. It looks like this time Washington is going to be lined up across from Reed Harrison, the pro.
Killam will take the snap, hand it off, and this time Colleyville is right there, and it's a host of Panthers. 94 for the Panthers. That is Thomas Chapman, and number 4, Abilene now on the stop.
Yeah, really nice play by Abilene now. You got to get them in these third, second, and long situations. That's one of definitely the things that you have to do to these Abilene Eagles, because they really want to run the ball. They don't want to throw. Those little short out routes is what you really want to get them into.
Killam with the snap, hands it underneath, coming right, Smith. Stiff arm, gets past the defender to the 30, up across the 25, and he'll be knocked down right at the 25-yard line, and good for another Abilene Eagle first down.
Really nice tackle by Reed Harrison, the pro there. Came up, squared up, and got him on the around the legs. A lot of times it's hard to get the. Looks like we have a time call.
We got a time call, but the clock is still running. They've got a problem. The official's going to have to blow this one dead. Probably 30 seconds ran off the clock.
Please start the game clock to 8:15.
8:15. Apparently they never saw the officials blow that dead. They have reset the clock to 8:15. That's 8:15 to go here in the first. And the Abilene Eagles are 5 yards away from the red zone here early in the 2015 campaign. Killam from the shotgun. Smith to his right. Fakes the handoff. Looking down. Looks right. Throws it out to the right, and it's caught at the 13-yard line. Make it the 12. That's Raekwon Millsap.
Yeah, Ray Millsap, what a really nice play on Reed Harrison, the pro. About a 10-yard out. Got right, knew where the sticks were, and got right out of bounds.
So into the red zone at the 17-yard line. Coming in for the Eagles, he's the big man, Coy McMillan, junior tight end. He checks in. They'll go with the heavier lineup. 2 receivers to the right side, far side 1 on the hash. Behind Killam is Smith. From the shotgun, snap, comes back. They're going left, hands it to Smith. Smith's got room to the 10, down to the 7, and tackled by a couple of Panthers there, and we'll give him the 6-yard line.
Yeah, really nice play by Jordan Porter. He almost got that ball out, because when he tackled him around the ball, and that ball almost came out. You saw Abram Smith grab the ball to make sure it wasn't going to come out, but it almost popped out there, and that would have been a big play for the Panthers.
Yeah, not a good sign, though, when your safety's making a lot of the plays. That's for sure here early.
He's coming downhill, or he's playing deep.
Smith at the 15-yard line, 3 yards behind the quarterback. Kill him. He'll hand it off going right. There's a clip not called. Into the end zone for the touchdown is Smith. Abram Smith goes 7 yards for the touchdown and a quick 6 points on the board for the Abilene Eagles.
Yeah, Abram Smith, really, really nice run there. It's going to be hard to stop him. They're going to have to figure out to wear this offensive line down and get in there. They missed a couple of tackles up the line of scrimmage, and the Colleyville Heritage Panthers need to start keying on Abram Smith, or this is going to be a long night.
Extra point is up, and it is good. So a 7-0 lead for the Abilene Eagles. We are 7:21 to play here in the first quarter, and the Panthers are down by a touchdown. More with check that. More with high school game night. I'll figure it out in a second when we come back. It's Colleyville Heritage Panther football, brought to you by DFW Realty Associates Kim Assad. Back in a moment.
Tempest Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741, or visit them on the web at TempestTransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium, where the Panthers trail the visiting Abilene Eagles by 7-0. 7:21 to go here in the first quarter, and the kickoff will come from Oscar Hernandez. Hernandez down to the 8-yard line, fielded there to the 25-30, 33-yard line, and a nice return for Nathan Turner. Serrano for Abilene with the tackle. Check that was Kayvon Ahmad.
Yeah, really nice return by Kayvon Ahmad coming out, caught that around the 2-yard line and got up to the 33-yard line. That's pretty nice return.
So Cannon Roan, under quarterback, played at Grapevine Faith Christian, has transferred over. They're going to run 3 backs behind him, 1 receiver. Handoff comes to the left-hand side, and it's handed off to Jamari Williams. Williams scoots ahead for a couple.
Yeah, Jamari Williams last year, if you remember, was in a backup role and played pretty well when he came in, Doug, if you remember correctly.
Williams will be back in the backfield with Rome. And there is a flag. I'm going to assume this is an illegal or a movement somewhere. Probably a illegal shift from someone. I'm not quite sure. Or a formation.
Oh, there's 12 men on the field.
Ah. Well, I'll tell you what, you're not going to miss 67 either when he ran off. Probably 6'4", 240. The ground shook. But nice there as Joe Willis tries to pull the old, we're going to go with 12 men and see what happens. Rome loses his mouthpiece. Now he's going to try to wipe it off. He'll stick it in with whatever's on it. Snap comes back, handoff, he keeps it. He's going right, got a little room and falls down. Stopped at the 30, loss of 3.
Yeah, really, it's interesting. He slept on he slipped on that new turf here at Mustang Panthers Stadium, and you could see as soon as he freaking took off, all the black pellets started shooting up, and he slipped for a little bit of a loss.
Snap back. Rome's going to throw. Got a man open right side. It's caught. There's a flag down, and I think we may have a offensive pass interference on Trevor Hall, or Tommy Hall, excuse me.
Yeah, maybe a push-off here. Let's check this out.
Yeah, he was able to clear space, got real open
5 yards.
in a quick way. We'll see what the call is. Nope, it wasn't what we thought. An eligible receiver downfield on the offense, so that'll bring up a 4th down, and the Panthers will punt.
I think what it was the outside receiver was covering up the inside receiver or the tight end, and sometimes that happens where if you do that, he can't move, and that's what makes your the ineligible man downfield. It's not a lineman per se. Sometimes it's the tight end.
Snap back, punt, nice one away. Working right, fair catch called for at the 33, and pulled down by McKindray Morrison for Abilene. So Abilene will take over their second possession. They lead it 7-0 here from the 32-yard line. Back with more Colleyville Heritage Panther football here on high school game night. All right, back at Mustang Panther Stadium after a quick musical timeout. Killam in the backfield. Snap back, handoff. They're coming right and trip down there. Nice play inside, and that's number 84. Michael Prescott catching him from the backside. Nice job by the Panther defensive lineman. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 34. Killam in the backfield. The receivers are Roy, LaShawn Washington, and Jackson Talley. Snap back. He'll throw. Left-hand side, pitch and catch. And it's Washington who's got it. He drags it down for a 12-yard gain and another Allen Eagle 1st down.
Yeah, Marcus Mosley had him there, and he had a missed tackle. They're playing off the ball probably about a good 5-6 yards, and at the snap of the ball they run backwards, so it gives them that little bit of a space. So that's what gave him the space to catch the ball. And when he came up for the tackle, it didn't give him good enough time to break down and drag the guy down for only a minimum gain.
Smith coming right on the handoff. Plenty of Colleyville Panthers there. Prescott leads the way, and they'll drop him for a 5-yard loss. Actually, they give him credit for 2 yards returning it, but it'll be a 3-yard loss on the play, and that's the kind of defense that Joe Willis needs here early in this first quarter.
Yeah, really nice D from Prescott there, and a bunch of the Heritage Panthers. Tank Johnson was in there, and they need a lot of that. Keon Abram-Smith if they need to get this game win.
2 receivers to the top side, 1 to the near side for the Eagles. In the backfield, Killam's got it. Hands it off right up the middle on a draw. Quick flag. I'm guessing we've got a hold, and they've blown it dead. Motion on the offense, so they'll back them up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 18 for the Eagles.
Yeah, it looks like it said number 62.
Sorry,
72.
I caught right over him, didn't I?
Yeah, Oscar Garcia. I'm sorry. Yeah, Oscar Garcia with the false start. They're usually if they call it dead, okay, that means it's going to be a false start on the offense.
Yeah.
That's the only time they call it dead.
3 receivers to the top side, 1 to the near side for the Eagles. 2nd down and 18 from the 39. Snap back. Killam looking to throw. Going deep down the middle. Got a man, Washington. He pulls it down for the 1st down, and that's good for 23 yards. Kashawn Washington is the go-to guy for Killam here early in this game.
Yeah, really big body guy. He kind of kind of did the basketball move and blocked Clayton Moore out, and Moore couldn't break up the ball because he used his body to shield him, and it was a really nice play by the quarterback, Peyton Kilman.
Handoff, right-hand side, Abram, and Abe's going to go for 7 yards. A quick note, we're having some technical difficulties here at Grapevine Mustang Panther Stadium, so at halftime, we will break the audio stream and try to get our resolution of our issues that we are having here. We apologize, and I hope you will bear with us as we bring you Colleyville Heritage High School Panther football. 2:32 to play here in the first quarter. Down by 7, the Panthers trail, and back into their side of the football field is the Abilene Eagles. Snap back, Killen going left. Abram, he'll cut to the right. He's hit right there, and he may have gained 2 yards on the play, Chris, and a nice job of swarming. Looked like a bunch of bees in the way of the Colleyville Heritage Panther defense.
Yeah, Jordan Porter came up from his safety position and met him in the hole, and it was a really nice play by Porter where when that hole widened up, he freaking charged that hole and stopped him for only a 2-yard gain, and it's a really big play for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers, 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2. They'll have a running back to either side of the quarterback. Kill him in the backfield. One receiver top side. They go strong up front. Handoff. Smith going right. Got room. Check that left. He's out to the 20. Turns the corner. To the 15. 10. Got Ducrow. And there's a hold. Is there a flag?
There's a flag.
There is a flag,
at the 20-yard line. There's going to be a hold on the the left wide receiver, the wide side wide receiver. He held the DB.
That would have been,
you have to let him go.
Emmanuel Brown, number 29 for Abilene, I believe, is going to be the one who gets the hanky thrown.
Yeah, he should have let him go. The guy had his hands up in the air. He still had to engage with him, and it's going to be a hold. Let's see what they have to say here.
So you heard the penalty. They went ahead and end up gaining a yard on the penalty because the hold was downfield. So you back it up 10 yards, Chris, from the spot of the hold, and it's 3rd down and a long 1.
They call it 3rd down and 2, but it's more like 1.5. But yeah, Doug. This is basically gained a half a yard. Oh, they don't not gonna get that one.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
That's a good spot on this side.
Kill him. Absolutely smacks the running back Smith, or check that. Smith gets hit in the backfield, and I believe that was number 45. Will Bernhardt, is he in the game, or am I misreading that number? Oh, it was 84. Check that. That was Michael Prescott. Prescott with a big stop, and they give him a very generous spot, I think. It looked like he just got right to the 30, Chris, or did he get
I thought he got to the 30, but they gave him a pretty good spot. But
not a first down.
They're going for it, by the way.
A full yard, it looks like short. 6 men on the line of scrimmage for the Eagles. 2 in the backfield with the quarterback Killen. Snap comes back. Crossing, handoff Smith. He's got the first down. Down to the 26-yard line. And that'll move the sticks for the Abilene Eagles with 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Colleyville trailing by 7. Clock keeps moving. This may be the last play, and likely will be, as it doesn't look like Abilene and head coach Del Van Cox, had to remember his name there real quick, are going to run a play. So it'll run the quarter down. 7-0 was what the Panthers will trail as we head to quarter number 2. It's Colleyville Heritage Panther football from Mustang Panther Stadium in Grapevine. Back after this with the second quarter.
Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741, or visit them on the web at TempestTransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce. But we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Back in Colleyville. Grapevine. Handoff. Nope. Fake. Killam's going to go downfield. Got a man breaking open on a crossing route. And it's Kawan Washington. Touchdown for Quayshawn Washington.
That looked too easy there, Doug. 28-yard touchdown pass. It looked too easy for the Abilene quarterback. Just a little pitch and catch. Like Brad Sham said, just walk the dog. Just walk right into the end zone.
Marcus Mosley got beat on the inside move right there, and you can tell who Quayshawn Washington, who's going to pitch the ball to him, and that's Killam.
Yeah, that was a heck of a
Hernandez
throw.
with the extra point, and just like that, it's a 14 now point lead, 14-0. Colleyville, nothing. 11:53 to go in the second quarter. We'll stop for a couple commercials and be back in a moment after this on High School Game Night.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce. But we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years.
We'll go ahead and get out as they come back early. Kickoff is in the air from Hernandez, driving into the end zone, and he's going to return it to the 20, up to the 22. And that is number 11, Ronell Wilson. Don't check that. Jordan Porter, the outstanding defensive back for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers. So the offense is going to come back on. And, Chris, to keep the defense from having to hit the field again, they need to try and establish something here early in the second quarter.
Yeah, I'm sure that second series, it was tough because the Colleyville Heritage defense was out there so long in the first drive, and they got 4 plays off, and then next thing you know, they have go back on the field, and then the Abilene Eagles go 70 yards back on them. So it's tough when you have to be out there, especially in the heat of the night.
Camden Rome be at quarterback again for the Panthers. Behind him, it's Jamari Williams. Out to the left-hand side, Javon Tothian, and gives the ball off to Williams. He'll go right-hand side. He's hit and swung down at the 11-yard line by Ronell Wilson. and he gains maybe 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, Ronell Wilson was a big dude. I mean, I can see him from right here. He looks big. On the field, he looked even bigger. And he's your prototypical big middle linebacker. Very, very nice looking athlete.
Mari Williams shifts to the left-hand side of Rome. Now Rome sends him back the other way. Motion, snap comes back. Handoff, straight ahead to Williams one more time, and he'll barrel forward for, let's give him 3 on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Ball be spotted at the 27-yard line.
Real nice blocking by the Colleyville Heritage Panther offensive line, but they really need to get a little bit bigger hold for the Colleyville Heritage running back to go.
Back to the line. Here's the play. Roll out. Rome. He's getting rushed. They've got him deep, and it's a sack at the 11-yard line, maybe the 12. They tried to do a little chicanery right there as they faked the handoff, blind rollout, and it was Hill Holloway with the tackle for the Abilene Eagles. And the Panthers, as I said, needed to stay on the field. They were able to be out there for, 30 seconds?
Yeah.
And now the defense will be right back on the field for Coach Joe Willis.
Yeah, they needed at least a little bit longer of a drive there to keep the defense, give them a break a little bit. But it doesn't look like the Colleyville Heritage offense is clicking right now. They really need to get to it, maybe spread them out a little bit, maybe go to the passing game.
Holden Lyons back to kick. Snap is back. Right foot. Low kick, driving. A good bounce here would help Colleyville, and it's going to bounce at the 47 and be down at the 48-yard line. And on the football is Matthew Herrera. So we'll have a change of possession as the Abilene Eagles will take over at the 48-yard line of Colleyville. 10-14 to go here in the second quarter. And Chris staked to a 14-0 lead.
Yeah, it's not really looking too good for the first half of for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers, but the good thing is I know Coach Willis is going to go in at halftime. If we can hold them to this 14 points and get a kickstart in the second half for these Colleyville Heritage Panthers.
Kill him in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the top side, 1 to the near. He'll roll right, looking right, throws it, and wanting to run with it before he catches it is number 26, Jaquan Thompson.
Yeah, Jaquan Thompson hit him right between the 2 and the 6.
Well, actually never got there. It got between his pinky finger and his...
It was right there, right 2-6, hands in before. Perfect. All you do, catch, turn, and run, and he decided to turn and run before he caught the ball.
2nd down and 10 from the 48. Kill him again, back in the shotgun. Backs to either side. They split 1 receiver to each side. Now motion. Going right is Raekwon Millsap. Snaps back. They'll cross in the backfield. Handoff coming left. Got room. 40, 35, 30. It's a foot race. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Abram Smith takes it 48 yards to the house. And just like that, the Panthers are down by 21.
Yeah, really nice play by Abram Smith. Nice lead block by their offensive lineman, Jesus Rostigui. I wish you would have said that. Go ahead, number 66. Go ahead. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, okay.
I'm telling you, that's what I said. You laugh at me.
By the way, that I believe means Veristigui means like ground of the goo.
I don't know, but whatever.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. Gee whiz. But what a nice lead block by him, and Abram Smith is gone.
Hernandez completes the 7 points with the extra point. 10 minutes to play in the second quarter, and the Panthers have dug themselves a major hole. And Chris, I got to tell you, if you've got the Abilene Eagles on your agenda for the next 10 games out of this season, you better watch out. This team has got some offense.
Yeah, they got some pretty stout offense, and if I remember correctly, I think they also play South like at some point out in Abilene this year. Because I remember they came. One of the things last year was they were going to come to they were coming here to the Metroplex to play South Lake at some point. I'm not really
I believe you're right. I believe in a couple of weeks, the South Lake heads out to Abilene to face this Abilene team. That could be a monumental game early in the season, high school football in Texas. But right now, here at Mustang Panther Stadium, we've got right at 10 minutes to go in the first half, and the Panthers trail 21-0 to a team that Del Van Cox said he kind of had to wait and see how they were going to turn out. Well, now 14 minutes into this game, yeah, they turned out okay.
He was sandbagging you. He's like, I don't know how my team's going to look. And, and next thing you know, it's 21-0 to a pretty good Panther team.
Back deep, Porter. And I believe it is Chase Allen back. Kick comes to the right-hand side. Fielded at the 10 by Porter. Porter forward to the 26-yard line, and really that's been the best part of the Colleyville Heritage Panthers has been the return team, and we know that's going to make it tough to win games if that's where you hang your hat.
Yeah, definitely. We don't want to get too used to sending our kickoff return team out there, but the Heritage Panthers right now need the coaches need to go to the offense and say, guys, first of all, let's baby steps. Let's start with a first down. To be honest with you, I mean, this Abilene defense is tough. I went down on the field, and number 90 for them, Coy McMillan, who plays both ways, is a monster and plays defensive end for them.
Snap back. We had a handoff right-hand side, and rushed out of bounds is number 20, Kevon Ahmad.
Give him the ball more.
And that's the freshman transfer from Florida.
I think he's yeah.
They'll hurry up the offense right here. Going to try and put pressure on the Eagle defense. Right back into the formation. 3 receivers to the top side, 1 to the near side. Rome working back towards the center. He'll make a change of the play. To his left moves Jamari Williams. Snap back. They'll hand off. No, Rome's got it. Fakes. Now he's getting rushed out. Running the wrong way. He's going to put it in his right hand, turn the corner, and he gets it all the way out to the 45-yard line for a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from there. Nice improvisation, from the quarterback, Camden Rome.
Yeah, nice 7-yard gain by Rome, and when he saw that his play was broken down on the top, it looked like they were trying to do one of those quick wide receiver screens. It wasn't there, and he took off to his right and got a nice 7-yard gain.
Tommy Hall high to the right side, 2 receivers next to him. Rome will look, he'll call the play. Williams moves right back to the left-hand side again. Now he's going to change it one more time. Williams will go to his right side. Snap back, handoff inside, he keeps it, going deep, can't get a throw off, he's going to run again, and he slides down and then he's hit from behind. No flag, gains maybe a couple yards, it'll be 3rd down and 1 from the 48-yard line, let's call it the 47.
Yeah, I was surprised that Noah Gonzalez didn't get a flag on that play, because he slid and Noah Gonzalez kind of did a head first right into the back of the quarterback. But it looks like there's a flag deep in the
Secondary, you are right at the 31-yard line.
So we'll see what it is.
Number 27, 10-yard penalty.
And that's why the receiver obviously did not open up downfield, because someone in white, namely Ramon Vasquez, grabbed a handful of jersey because he was beat.
Yeah, so that's probably why when he looked downfield to look at his receiver, he wasn't open because he was getting held down the field.
9:31 to go here in quarter number 2, and the Panthers trail by 21. Roan calls the play. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Hands off inside, and a nice job inside. Slashing through is number 44, Dakota Triano. Triano beats the offensive guard and the center and makes a great play for the Eagles, driving back for a loss of 2 yards for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers.
Yeah, really nice play by Dakota Triano, breaking through the Colleyville offensive line.
4 receivers will go into the pattern. Rome fakes the call. He'll come up to the line. Moving to his left behind him is number 31. That's Mario Ortiz. In at running back. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Got a man. Caught it. What a nice catch in the flat. And now they're calling it incomplete, out of bounds, as it looked like it might have been picked off, and that was intended to number 20, Kevon Ahmad.
Jesus Serrano came up with the ball, but he came up with the ball out of bounds. It almost was a pick. If he could have grabbed that ball, Ahmad bobbled the ball, and Serrano came across and had the ball in his hands, and it would have been a pick if he would have stayed in bounds.
And what a nice throw from Camden Rome right there. Hit the receiver right in the chest. Motion, snaps back, rolling left. They'll throw back to the right, and it's a bad throw there. Unfortunately, he rushed that one, and they had it set up with the right-hand receiver screen to, that's number 20 again. That's
Kavan
Ahmad, who had to dive for it, and unfortunately Rome with a bad pass.
Yeah.
4th and 11, ball spotted at the 48.
They had the screen set up, Doug, and unfortunately it was a pretty, the pass was kind of inside of him. You need to put that right on him so he can make he's a really nice athlete. He's more of a running back than anything.
Old Lions with a kick. This is a beauty.
Nice one.
Turns it over into the corner and just hits about 3 yards inside the right hash mark line and goes into the end zone. So it'll be a touchback, and the Abilene Eagles with 8:21 to go in the second quarter and up by 21 points will take over from the 20-yard line. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Colleyville Heritage Panther football here on High School Game Night.
Serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741, or visit them on the web at TempestTransportation.com. Tempest.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium, snap, back to the quarterback, Killam. He drops it on the ground. He'll pick it back up, and he's going to be stopped for no gain at the 19-yard line. Actually loses a yard. Abilene will rush right back to the line of scrimmage, up by 21, 7:53 to play here in the second quarter. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. The guy to the near side is dangerous. Handoff, right side, that's number 28, flag thrown, and we're going to have a hold on the inside. It's the right tackle. Number 72, Oscar Garcia.
Here's the call.
Check that. It was Ruben Lehea. My apologies to Oscar Garcia and his family. As even with glasses and Dr. Booth working on me some 10 years ago, I can't see that far. Once again, fans, want to remind you we're going to take a break and stop our stream at halftime and try and resolve our technical difficulties. We know it's tough to listen, but we appreciate you listening in. We'll get it fixed. Snap back, Killam. He wants to throw. Looking left. He's got a man crossing, and he throws it behind him. Nice coverage there by number 17, Clayton Moore, for the Panthers.
Yeah, Millsap was it was behind Millsap. Nice coverage by Clayton Moore. You got to be careful though when he stops like that. Make sure not to grab him because it wasn't a very good throw, and you wouldn't want a pass interference on something like that.
Mosley, Porter, Moore, and Ducrow. Harrison Ducrow along the backside for the Panthers. Hebb, Kleckler, Herrera, and Now as linebackers. West, Johnson, and Prescott up front. Handoff right side, got room, 25-30, he's got 1 tackle, and he split, and that's Reed Harrison Ducrow, who sends him on his best gymnastic move.
Oh, and someone got a flag on that play. I don't know if it was trash talking by the Abilene offense or because he looked at the Abilene coach and threw a flag.
So the game was out to the 34-yard line. It was actually a warning, a sideline warning.
Probably because the coach was on the 30-yard line.
So it'll go as a first down at the 34-yard line for the Eagles. 7:06 to go here in quarter number 2, and they lead by 21.
It was a nice tackle by Reed Harrison Ducrow, but what happened on that play is Harrison Ducrow got run off. By the time he turned around, the running back was right on top of him, and he made a really nice tackle. But if he would have saw him a little earlier, he could have made the stop for a 4th down.
Peyton Killam takes the snap, fakes it, he'll roll right, throwing right, got a man, caught, going to get out to the first down, and I believe that is and they'll get right back to the line of scrimmage right at 7 minutes to go here in quarter number 2.
Nice tackle again by Reed Harrison, the Crow, right on the stick. It looks like it's going to be second down and a half a yard there.
A timeout on the field. We'll see if they try to measure this one. I believe Abilene may be asking for the measurement, or they may not have had enough players on the field.
Well, I'm just letting you know, I'm right on the stick, and it's right on my...
yeah, it's short.
It's short.
Now they roll the clock one more time. It must have been an official's timeout. Killam with backs to either side. Crosses, handoff, coming left. This was the touchdown play last time, but this time Colleyville able to run down Smith as Porter, and that's number 13, Clayton Moore, or check that, Caleb Murphy on the tackle. Murphy had just checked in for Colleyville. Was not able to hold the edge, but was able to recover and at least make a play. But it's another first down for the Abilene Eagles. 6:15 to go here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, this Aiden Smith is the real deal for the Abilene Eagles. We saw him last year, and he's definitely everything that's coming out of Abilene about this kid is really true.
Hand off up the middle, puts his head down, and he'll get 3 or 4 yards. But here's a flag coming in from the back, and I've got to believe this is another hold.
Yeah, where it was thrown by what official, it looks like it's probably going to be a hold.
Was able to make his way about 4 yards out to the 48. Jesus Verestegui.
Yeah, well, that's what I said.
Yeah, but you said Verestegui.
That's what
I said Verestegui.
Yes.
All at once.
I better sound it out.
Yeah, no worries, Chris. It's been a long month for you and for me, frankly.
Yes.
It's not getting any shorter.
No, it's not. It's okay.
5:58 to play. Abilene will have the ball now. Second down and 20 from their 44. Yard to gain is the, well, we'll call it the 36, so we'll say 18, even though that shouldn't be right. Yeah, that is right. Rolling right. Kill him. Got room. He's going to run. Past the line of scrimmage. Way past the line of scrimmage. And there's the flag.
Yeah,
umpire makes it. They're going to lose it down.
Yeah, I mean, he was way past the line.
2 yards past the line of scrimmage before he let it go.
What was surprising is that the receiver on that side was blocking downfield. Like he thought it was a run play.
We're going to have an illegal forward pass. Let's listen.
Illegal forward pass. The quarterback will pass the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball. That also carries the local down. Third down.
So third down now and 20 from the 44. We've seen this before, and we've seen Abilene go for 23 yards in a pass and catch to that guy, Jaquan Thompson. Or check that, it was Deshaun Washington who's been catching all the passes here in the first half. 3 receivers will go to the far side, 1 to the near side. Out on an island by himself is Marcus Mosley, the cornerback on the right side. Snap back, kill him. Hands it off, Smith coming left. He'll cut it back to the center. He's got 6, maybe 7 yards down to the 48. And it'll be 4th down from there, and the Abilene Eagles will punt.
They do have a punter on the team.
First time in the season and in this game that the punter will hit the field.
And Michael Prescott on that tackle, really nice tackle to stop him for now a long game.
Jackson Talley will come on. A reminder, he is the backup quarterback, so make sure you pay attention to him.
I don't know if they'd be doing that right now. You're up 21-0.
Snap back, kicking to the right side, low line drive, bounces at the 25, caught, there's room, to the 30, 35, 40, and Porter knocked out of bounds at the 41 by his number double, Ronell Wilson, who comes across, but a nice return, and as I said, Chris, so far, the special teams on return, unfortunately for Colleyville having to do it more often than not, has been outstanding.
Yeah, Jordan Porter, I mean, when he gets his hands on the ball, he can go, and this is a kid who hasn't played since 8th grade, so coach is like, where you been?
Receivers are Tommy Hall, Connor Cole, and and we'll see who's to the near side. Cannot get a number, but Rome is in the shotgun. He'll snap back, give it to Williams, going up the middle. Hurdles one man, is able to get through the tackle, and he's pulled down after a 4-yard gain. Moves the ball out to the 46-yard line. 4:35 to go in the second quarter. They're going to hurry it up. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Give it right back again to Jamari Williams, and this time he gets his shoulders high, and he's turned over and turned back, and that's number 21, Deshaun Washington. Oh, check that. That's 27, Ramon Vasquez.
I think that was 21.
Washington. Was it?
Yeah, it was Washington. He plays outside linebacker.
All right.
Both ways. He's catching touchdown passes and making stops.
Timeout on the field. Colleyville's going to call it. 4:06 to go in the second quarter. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Colleyville Heritage Panther football on high school game night. Tonight's game brought to you by DFW Realty Associates. Go see Kim Assad. If you don't want to spend a wad, talk to Kim Assad. She'll get you set up with a nice house. Back in a moment after this.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428.
Panthers 4:06 second quarter.
Back once again, downfield, caught! This will go for a touchdown and a nice block! And it's number 20, Kevon Ahmad. That one went for 58 yards on the pitch and catch from the quarterback. Yeah, we know him, we love him, Camden Rome, and right like that, the Panthers are back in the game, and a nice job by Jervon, I don't even know how to say that, Tothion, to come across and lay out the defender.
Huge block at the end.
Max Allen will step up and try and convert the extra point and cut this down to a 14-point lead. Snaps back, kick is up, and it is good. Wow, what a play. What a timeout call by Joe Willis. Brings in the what he needed, which was a great pitch and catch from Rome to the wide receiver, Kevon Ahmad, and just like that, Panthers on the board for the first time this season. We'll take a quick break and be back after this on high school game night.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipes. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit AdvancedChiroSports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him high school game night sent you.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium, Max Allen puts the ball into play off his right foot. It comes down at the 12-yard line. Smith will gather it there, working the left line, and he's knocked down at the 19-yard line. So the Abilene Eagles will take over. 3:52 to play here in the second quarter from the 19. And Chris, a nice comeback from the Panthers right there, but they've got to stop Abilene to make that 7 points really stand up.
Correct. They need to have the defense come out here right now and stop Abram Smith and the Abilene offense.
Killam takes a snap, rolling right. He'll throw, caught, hit it, and that's Reed Harrison who who buries the receiver after a 4-yard gain. Now, I like the catch, or I like the contact and the tackle right there, but you did give up 4 yards.
Hey,
but you got to keep them in front of you with 3:33 to play.
You know something? I like the enthusiasm.
Harrison.
That pumps up the team.
Absolutely, absolutely. But keep it in check because you're still down by 14 points.
That's right.
Kill him with running backs on either side. Motion coming down to the low side to us. Snap back, kill him. Hands it off right. Got room and give a 3-yard gain to Brown, who's knocked down. They're blowing. Who's calling a timeout? The linesman is saying stop the clock. I don't think he knows what he's doing, frankly. He didn't even have the ball even close to being marked in the right place. It's at the 27-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
He's running on the 30.
I don't know what he saw, but so 3rd down, 2:45 to go in the half. One receiver comes to the near side. Harrison DeCrow's on an island by himself. Double tight end, snap back, coming left. Smith's got it. He's got a 1st down. He was hit hard. And that's Porter again in there alongside number 25, Marcus Mosley.
Boy, Porter, when he comes downhill, choo-choo.
He's a hockey player. He knows how to check.
Jeez.
Or what? What's he, a goalie?
I have no idea.
Maybe he's getting out of frustration of not being able to check all these years.
Jeez.
We'll find that out. We'll have it next week.
Yeah.
2:14 to play here in the half. Receivers split, one to each side. To the right side of the quarterback is the running back. Killam's got it. Fakes the handoff. Looking downfield. Got a man breaking open. Harrison DeCrow gets there a little early. But he ends up making a good play.
That's a good play. He reached right over the defender, and that's exactly how you do it. He kept his left hand out, got his right hand in there, and broke the passive way. That's what your Boise State commit does right there. I don't know what the flag's for.
Well, I believe Delvine Cox may have picked it up for chirping at the official. I'm not going to criticize, but I thought Harrison DeCrow had gotten his left hand on the shoulder of the receiver and kind of worked his way around him. Not that that's pass interference, but let's listen. Yep. So Delvine Cox picked up the penalty there. That's going to back his squad up. And that should have been after the play, so they should count the down. And I still see 1st down on there. That was a dead ball.
No, they flipped it on the scoreboard. They haven't flipped it on the other side. There it is. Boom.
All right. So now it takes them back to the 19-yard line. Actually inside the 16, almost down to the 15. 1st down, they got to get to the 41. So it's 2nd and 25. Thanks for the math from the scoreboard guy. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Snap back, handoff, Smith up the middle. He's got a little room, and he was ankle tackled there, and that was Prescott one more time working from his left end position. Timeout from Colleyville. 3rd and 25. Emmanuel Brown with the carry for the Eagles. And Chris, an opportunity here with 1:50 to play with a stop. Panthers could get the ball back, and the way that they were able to strike on that last series, you got to believe that they've got some confidence.
Yeah, this offense has a lot of confidence, and if I was the offensive coordinator and Coach Willis over at Colleyville Heritage, I'm looking at Kevon Ahmad for that quick strike, because this guy is an athlete. I mean, I watched some game tape from when he was in Jacksonville, at a high school in Jacksonville, and gosh, when he gets in the open field, he just takes off. Now, I don't know.
Didn't they tell us he was a 10-7, 10-6, 100-meter runner?
Yeah, he was like the Florida 100-meter record or something. I mean, it was. It's
a lot of fast people in Florida, too.
A lot of fast people, right, exactly.
Receivers, 2 of them split to either side. Kill him.
Blanket coverage here.
Yeah, they got a little umbrella set up.
Yeah,
exactly.
Set up.
Killam set up. To his left is Smith. Snap back. They'll hand it off. Smith going right. They miss a tackle. Got to get him here, and they will stop him short of the 30-yard line around the 27, and another Colleyville timeout with 1:45 to go in the half. And the Panthers will get the ball back. And the nice thing about that is, one of the strongest things they've done has returned the football on special teams. They will get that opportunity to do that after this timeout, Chris.
Yeah. I think what they need to do is put Porter and Ahmad back there. I know Harrison DeCrow is also one of the deep guys on punt return now. He has a lot of speed too. But I think kick this one out of bounds as deep as they can. Stay away from the returns. They've already seen what the returners can do.
A reminder, tonight's broadcast presented to you by Kim Assad from DFW Realty Associates. We thank Kim Assad, and of course, we came up with a little tagline for her. We'll do it one more time. If you don't want to spend a wad, give a call to Kim Assad.
I didn't come up with that, just letting you know, Kim.
If you've got something better, let us know. Kim will get it in. We're a little spunky tonight.
Yes, sir.
Hunter back. He stands at the 14-yard line. Deep. Porter is back. Into his foot. High kick. Fair catch called for at the 37-yard line. And that was number 11, Jordan Porter, on the fair catch. So the Panthers will get the ball back at the 38-yard line. And with the leg of Max Allen, you've got to believe, Chris, that all they got to do is maybe get about 25 yards, and Max Allen could have a chance, if not a touchdown, to put a field goal on the board.
Yeah, kind of like arena football. Not this isn't arena football, but kind of like arena football. If you can score here, you get the ball the second half.
Amon to the top side by himself. They'll put him on an island. Rome in the shotgun. Motion. Snap comes back. Looking left. He'll roll to his left. Throws out of bounds, and a smart play. Cerebral play by the quarterback. Just throws it out of bounds as he was headed to Tommy Hall.
Yeah, really nice play to throw it out of bounds because you don't want to take a sack there and run out the clock.
Yeah, not sure why you roll your left-handed quarterback to the right. Harder to throw that way, but he is an athlete.
See, what I'm surprised is after that last play with Ahmad, there's no coverage over the top.
He'll roll that way one more time. Coming back, can't get him. Now he'll throw. Got a man. Caught. Hall catches and steps out of bounds to save time. 1:27 to play now, and he's just short of the first down at the 48-yard line. Needs the 49.
Yeah, he's right on the stick. I don't know if they're gonna. I guess they're not. They're not going to.
Full yard short. Got to go check that. He's not. He's just short. Yes, just short of it. Back to the line of scrimmage, rolling left, they'll throw back. Ahmad's got it, he's got a block. 35, 40, down to the 30, turns. There goes Ahmad, to the 10, 5, and he's pulled down. Just short of the touchdown, 1:14 to play. Clock continues to run. Out on the field with a slap of the wrist for the quarterback. Rome is head coach Joe Willis. 1:05 to play. Thought had he cut it outside to the left, he would have scored right there.
Yeah, it's tough because those guys are closing on both ends and they're chasing you. You want to cover the ball up. Really nice play.
No timeouts. No timeouts for Colleyville. They're on the 5-yard line, first and goal. Down by 14, 21-7. Rome will look over. From the shotgun, here's a snap. Fakes the handoff inside. He'll run with it. He's going to lose yardage, and that's a bad call in my opinion. Get the ball in the hands of the receivers. Clock never started. Now it starts. Thank the clock operator if they score.
They added 1:15 to the clock, so it did start.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
They rolled it too much. He changed it to 1:15.
Okay.
And then it ran.
Rome back. Handoff inside. 31's got it. Won't get it. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that is
flag.
number 31, Mario Ortiz. Flag on who?
I have no idea, but it was a late flag. I think it's on them.
Well, if so, that's half the distance to the goal.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense.
14 called for unsportsmanlike conduct. That's Isaac Bunarosto.
Good luck on that one.
Rustro.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
The play was dead, and I think he hit downfield Tommy Hall, and Tommy Hall looked at the officials, and he sure enough threw it right at him.
So first down and goal, 39 seconds. Clock continues to run. No timeouts for Colleyville. Rome's got it. Hands it off inside, down to the 2, and stop. They better get the football back to the line of scrimmage and throw it in the dirt or in the rubber. 24 seconds to go. Wasting a lot of time right here. Get to the line of scrimmage, stop the clock, or throw it. I think they've got to throw here. They don't get another playoff.
You got to throw the ball. You got to throw the ball.
Rome, 12 seconds, 11, 10. snap back, fakes the handoff. He's running with it. He is not going to get in, and he's turned over backwards. And his ankle, they've got it. On the fumble, Abilene's got the football back, and Rome is limping on his right leg. He got bent backwards, and unfortunately for the Panthers, they lose a great opportunity to put some points on the board. Don't know why you wouldn't throw the football there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would at least take a couple shots to the end zone, corner of the end zone.
You got a couple big receivers, throw a couple lobs up there and see if you can get someone to catch a football.
Ahmad's doing well with the ball. I mean, spread them out, throw it. I mean, you have to have confidence in your quarterback.
Delvan Cox, does he take a knee right here, or does he try a 97-yard touchdown with 2 seconds to play? A reminder, when we get to halftime, we will disconnect the stream and we will try to resolve our technical difficulties. We know you can hear us, but it sounds like an old 45 on a bad record player. Best way I can describe it. They'll snap it back, he'll come forward and take a knee, and that'll take us to halftime. Chris, Colleyville had a chance to get it back within a touchdown. They come away with nothing, and after one half of football, they trail it 21-7.
Yeah, that's tough at the end of the half. You get it down on the 3-yard line, you got to punch it in right there, because you get the ball the second half, and that's one thing that you really need to do is you score, and then next thing you know, get the opening kickoff, score, and then it's tied up. So.
All right, halftime here in Colleyville or actually Grapevine Mustang Panther Stadium. You're listening to Colleyville Heritage Panther football on high school game night. Reminder, stream will go down. Stay with us. We'll be back on as soon as we resolve our technical difficulties. Thank you for listening. Please stand by.
Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741, or visit them on the web at TempestTransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com. Or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
100 yards is 100 yards. You score points on Friday, the same way you score points on Sunday. The rules say it's 11 players against 11 players. But the rules don't say anything about how fast they can be. The Nike Vapor Talent Elite Gear up with the best of Nike football at Dick's Sporting Goods.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
100 yards is 100 yards. You score points on Friday the same way you score points on Sunday. The rules say it's 11 players against 11 players. But the rules don't say anything about how fast they can be. The Nike Vapor Talent Elite. Gear up with the best of Nike football at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Back on the pregame show with Abilene Eagle head coach Delvan Cox. And
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Tempest Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741 or visit them on the web at tempesttransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
100 yards is 100 yards. You score points on Friday the same way you score points on Sunday. The rules say it's 11 players against 11 players. But the rules don't say anything about how fast they can be. The Nike Vapor Talent Elite. Gear up with the best of Nike football at Dick's Sporting Goods.
All right, welcome back to Mustang Panther Stadium in beautiful Grapevine, Texas, or gorgeous Grapevine, Texas, or whatever. But now we've got our technical issues solved. Man, they've told me that I've got delicious tones when I speak, that I sound like a broadcaster, a radio guy, all that kind of stuff. Let's hope now, Chris Beam, that that's what it sounds like. But what it does sound like is a 21-7 deficit, the Abilene Eagles over the Colleyville Mustang Panthers. Or no, Colleyville Mustang Panther Stadium, Panthers from Colleyville High. You know what I mean.
Yeah, the Colleyville Heritage Panthers are down to the Abilene Eagles 21-7, and in part to a 17 carries for 145 yards and 2 TDs by Abram Smith. And Smith is a really good running back, a big boy, and the Colleyville Heritage Panthers made a shot with a couple touchdown or a touchdown catch by Kevon Ahmad late in the second quarter, and they almost were able to plug it in at the end of the second quarter, but we'll see what happens coming out the second half. I think Joe Willis and his staff in there is having a nice little chat with the Colleyville Heritage Panthers varsity football team.
Well, the good thing, if you are to look at the first half, first quarter, disastrous. Just could not get anything done that they needed to get done. Second quarter, defense started to step up, started to at least somewhat handle, although you must also give credit to the officials for backing up Abilene with the penalties. Not the officials, but the penalties. Not only the bench penalties, but the holds, everything that went on. But all the offense basically for Colleyville came out of the hand of the quarterback, Rome, and, of course, his favorite target, not only running but catching the ball, Kevon Ahmad.
Yeah, the Florida recruit, the Florida transfer.
Something we don't know?
I'm just saying.
All right.
And not a recruit. I don't think you can recruit across the state. If you're recruiting guys in Jacksonville, Florida, you know, there's a nice IMG academy that recruits down in Florida, and those guys tend to end up at like Florida University or
Notre Dame. Yeah. Anyway, first half in the books, 21-7 deficit for your Colleyville Heritage Panthers, but we saw some good things. We're able to get down, Chris, to the 5-yard line, and a nice pitch and catch from Camden Rome to, that guy, Kevon Ahmad, who pretty much did everything, but then everything stalled as they tried to run the football, would not put it in the air, end up turning the ball over at the 2-yard line and come away with no points in the last drive.
Yeah, that's tough being down there and coming up with nothing. And but you know, I know the head coach is in there. It's like the pass is the pass. We need to look forward and get this opening kickoff and see what they can do with it.
Want to remind everyone that the tailgate this afternoon, early evening, was brought to you by Yakety Yak. It is Yakety Yak, isn't it?
Yeah, don't talk back.
Yakety Yak Wireless. You can find them at yakitupdfw.com. More halftime as we roll on from Mustang Panther Stadium. Actually, the Eagles are rolling on, but we'll hope that the Panthers can come back. Second half to be underway soon. But when we come back, we'll have all the halftime stats here on High School Game Night. Back in a moment.
Proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Tempest Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741 or visit them on the web at TempestTransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
100 yards is 100 yards. You score points on Friday the same way you score points on Sunday. The rules say it's 11 players against 11 players. But the rules don't say anything about how fast they can be. The Nike Vapor Talent Elite, gear up with the best of Nike football at Dick's Sporting Goods.
All right, back to Mustang Panther Stadium. It is halftime here. It's the Colleyville Heritage Panthers against the Allen Eagles. Let's go down
Abilene
to the
Eagles.
Allen. What did I say? Allen?
Abilene.
They're both A. Who cares? Abilene Eagles, 21-7 lead. Let's go down to the field, and it's the Mustang Panther Band.
Tempest Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741, or visit them on the web at tempesttransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
100 yards is 100 yards. You score points on Friday the same way you score points on Sunday. The rules say it's 11 players against 11 players. But the rules don't say anything about how fast they can be. The Nike Vapor Talent Elite, gear up with the best of Nike football at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Back on the pregame show with
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
Back at halftime, about 4 minutes till the teams will rejoin us. Well, actually, they have rejoined us. Halftime statistics brought to you by Yickety Yak. Yakitup.com is where you'll find them for all your wireless needs. Bring your phone into Yickety Yak, and they will take care of it for you. Transfer files. They will make sure that you are good to go. They fix broken screens, and they've got a dry box. If your phone gets dropped in water, gets wet, no. Don't put it in rice, because the rice will absorb the starch into your phone. Take it to Yickety Yak, and they will stick it in their dry box. It should come out, Yickety Yak dry. How's that? Anyway, thank them. Here are your halftime statistics for Colleyville Heritage. 14 rushes, 16 yards. Passing, 4 of 7 for 110 yards. Total offense, 126 and 1 touchdown. Camden Rome was 4 of 7. Of course, all those 110 yards to him. Receiving, it was Kayvon Ahmad. 2 catches for 99 yards. And, Chris, we talked about it. That was the entire offense for Colleyville. Unfortunately, they only come away with 7 points.
Yeah, you need to throw him the ball or hand it off to him, because when he got the ball on that sweep, he picked up a quick 8 yards, and try to get his hands on the ball. Give it to your best athlete, and he looks like he's probably one of the best athletes that Colleyville has right now.
For the Abilene Eagles, they had 25 attempts rushing the football for 181 yards, 8 of 11. From throwing the football for 97 yards. Peyton Killiam with those 11 passes, 8 completions. Of course, Abraham Smith, 14 rushes, 147 yards, 2 touchdowns. Quishon Washington, 5 catches for 71 yards and a touchdown. Maybe the biggest number and why the Colleyville Heritage Panthers are still within 14 points is 8 penalties for 69 yards. Those stats courtesy of the Dallas Morning News, where you can get your newspaper. Also, you can go to Dallas Morning News or DallasNews.com. We thank the Dallas Morning News for halftime stats. But, Chris, that may be the biggest stat that's kept Colleyville in this game is the penalties.
Yeah, definitely the penalty, especially the one off the sideline, because they picked up a quick 15-yard penalty on a first down play and set the Abilene Eagles way behind the chain. So they need to keep their composure on the sidelines and on the football field, apparently.
All right, both teams are back on the field. It's a 21-7 Abilene lead over your Colleyville Heritage Panthers, and Joe Willis has got his his assignment basically cut out for him right here. Defense is going to have to stop Abraham Smith, and you've got to have more offense than just one player, and that one player being Kavan Ahmad.
Ahmad.
I'm sorry, do you want to finish your sandwich?
No.
Go ahead and finish that pizza.
No.
Sorry about that, Brody. By the way,
Brody.
pizza brought to you by
Cece's tonight.
Cece's and
what was it? I don't know, was it Papa John's tonight?
no, it wasn't Papa John's. It was Cece's and Domino's tonight.
Okay, well, it's at Cece's
and more
Pizza.
importantly, by the Colleyville Independent School District
Yeah,
that takes
appreciate
very
that.
good care of us here in this beautiful press box that we're afforded the opportunity to broadcast in here at Mustang Panther Stadium, the Grapevine Colleyville Independent School District, and obviously the athletic administration, everyone involved that makes our job so much easier here.
Colleyville Heritage Football Booster Club, too.
I hear the horn. We're about ready for the second half to get underway as both teams are going to break through. We'll go ahead and take one more timeout and come back with the second half. It's Colleyville. It's Abilene. It's high school football Friday night style from Mustang Panther Stadium. You're listening on High School Game Night.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
100 yards is 100 yards. You score points on Friday the same way you score points on Sunday. The rules say it's 11 players against 11 players. But the rules don't say anything about how fast they can be. The Nike Vapor Talent Elite, gear up with the best of Nike football at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Tempest Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741, or visit them on the web at tempesttransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Back for the second half kickoff, put in the air by Oscar Hernandez. It's going to come down to Porter at the 11. He comes forward through the wall. He's able to break free, turns left, and he's tackled there at the 39-yard line, and that's where the Colleyville Heritage Panthers will take over here in the second half, trailing by 14.
Yeah, Porter's done a really good job of catching it, moving forward, catching the ball, and finding a really nice hole. He's going to take one to the house.
3 running backs around Camden Road. They'll hand it off, coming left. That's wrong. Or check that. That's that man again, Amon. And Amon is knocked down after about a 2-yard gain. Hard to believe that young man, he's a sophomore. I thought he was a freshman. He's a freshman, played last year, and comes in as a sophomore.
Yes, he's a sophomore, which is shocking. I mean, actually, it's exciting. It's not shocking. It's exciting because we're going to see him for the next 3 years.
Same full house backfield setup, 2 running backs to either side, 1 behind. They'll fake. They're going to go down the middle. Wide open is Harrison Ducrow. If he catches it, he's gone. At the 10, 5. Oh, he's pulled down. Shoestring tackle. Reed Harrison Ducrow went for 48 yards down to the 4-yard line. Colleyville's going to rush it up. What a play.
That's the first time in 2 years that we've seen Harrison Ducrow playing in the offense, and that right there shows you that it's a must-win mentality here. You got to get your best players on the field, and Reed Harrison Ducrow is one of maybe the best player on the team.
Is Juan Riopozo.
He's lined out up to the right.
Plenty of time on the clock. Harrison Ducrow wide to the right. Same setup. 2 running backs to either side, 1 behind the quarterback, Doan. He'll fake it, hand it off. Ahmad Rashad going to the other side. He'll get to the line and score. And it's a 13-21 game now. Colleyville, in 3 plays, puts a touchdown on the board.
You got to give your best players the ball, and right now, Ahmad is the best player on the field next to Abram Smith. But for the offense, for the Colleyville Heritage, Ahmad is the best player. And
I believe I just said Ahmad Rashad.
Ahmad Rashad. Kavan Ahmad, the transfer.
Ahmad.
The transfer
I'm just
from
going to call
Florida.
it KA.
Yeah. That's
Place Max Allen. Puts it up. And we're back to a 7-point game. And how would this game have changed had Colleyville put a score on the board before the end of the first half? Nonetheless, you can't look back. You got to look forward. It's a 7-point deficit. 10:36 to play in the third quarter. 21-14 Eagles. Back with more on high school game night after this quick timeout.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
Back once again at Mustang Panther Stadium. Max Allen teeing the ball up at the 40-yard line. And, gee, that was only a yard inside of where this drive started. 3 plays, 61 yards, a touchdown, and only a 7-point deficit as Allen puts his foot. Chip shot coming right. This is going to get to the ground. It's kicked. Comes right down to a Colleyville Heritage Panther, and no, it's out of bounds. They missed the opportunity. Ball went right to somebody. Wait. The official says it was recovered. They're saying it was recovered. Was he in bounds? Linesman's talking. The officials are going to get together and they're going to talk about this one. Looks like he's going to turn towards the Colleyville side. Referee now talking about it. The coaches think it's going the other way. The official says now he's going to come back and talk more with the linesman. First down, Abilene.
See what they do is what they're doing right now, Doug, is they don't want to kick it directly to Abram Smith. So what they're doing is they're just chip-shotting it to him, and he ran up and he
booted it.
He kicked it.
He kicked it as good as Max Allen.
He did. It went right to the Colleyville player, but he was sliding out of bounds when he got possession. I don't think he ever had possession.
I never thought he did either.
I never saw him with the ball.
I didn't either.
So A good call by the referee.
All right, Killam in the backfield. Peyton Killam. 2 receivers split to either side. Behind him is Abram Smith, who has devastated the Colleyville defense this night. Killam will change the play. Raises his leg, handoff, inside, stopped. Smith is going to be jammed up at the line of scrimmage and he'll lose a yard. Colleyville has gotten a fire lit. They lit a fire under their backside right here.
Yeah, I don't know what he said. He must have said something at halftime, but Trevor West comes up right there and makes a nice stop on Abram Smith. The one thing about Abram Smith is he'll go to the hole, then he'll get that little cut back, and he cuts back. And Trevor West was right there, kept his side of the ball, kept his coverage, and a nice stop for a negative 1 yard loss.
2nd and 11 from the 26. Killam's got it. Gives it right-hand side, going to Abram. He's got a blocker out there, gets to the corner, he makes it, and then he's cut down there. Nice job of spreading the play out, and that was number 17, Clayton Moore, who stretched it out, and Jordan Porter on the tackle.
Yeah, very nice play by Jordan Porter coming in and getting him right around the ankles, because you can't tackle Abram Smith high. You got to get him around the legs, get him around the ankles, and drag him down.
3 receivers come to the near side. Big play here for Colleyville to keep the momentum.
Big momentum by Colleyville. Big stop here.
5 receivers going to go to the pattern. Killam to throw. Looking left. Got time. Now he's rushed out. He's grabbed. He'll go down for the sack. And what a great job. Who is that? That's 3?
Yeah, West.
Trevor West.
Really nice play by West.
West got him on the on the collar of the pads and yanked him down.
Yeah, really nice coverage downfield. If you look, they spread out the coverage, and there was no place to throw.
Definitely a coverage sack,
yeah,
but a great job to contain the quarterback.
It was a very good coverage sack.
Back to punt for the Abilene Eagles is Jackson Talley. A reminder, and here's a flag, and who's going to take the penalty here? Too many men?
No, it's a sideline. He's doing sideline.
A warning, a sideline violation?
Yes.
Sideline warning. Colleyville Heritage. That's your first warning.
The referees were talking in halftime,
so
too.
If it's their first warning.
The second one, you get a flag.
Why would they say it's their first? You get a warning.
Yeah, but
you don't need to number a warning if it's the only one you get. It's also their last warning.
Yeah.
All right. Jackson Talley back to punt. That's Jackson without a C. Jakson. High snap. He'll get it away. Off the side of his foot. Short kick. It's going to hit at the 46 and gets an Abilene bounce. Down to the 37-yard line. And that's where the Colleyville Heritage Panthers will take over. They trail by 7. Now they've got a chance to tie. 8:31 to go here in quarter number 3. Back on high school game night after this timeout.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium, 4 receivers will go into the pattern for Camden Doan.
Ahmad is lined up to the left.
Takes a snap out of the shotgun. Handoff inside. No, he's got it. He's going left. He's got room. To the 40. 45 stiff arm. He'll get to the first down mark, and he's thrown down out of bounds. And he is one excited quarterback. It's Camden Roan. I believe I called him Doan a minute ago. Did I, or was it Rome?
I think you said Rome.
Okay, very good. I'm getting excited now.
Boy.
Different side of football. Right now being dominated by the Panthers. 3 receivers come to the near side, 1 to the far side.
Rome did a nice job reaching out for the first time right there, too.
1st and 10 from the 48. Handoff inside, and this is going nowhere. Nice job by the defensive line of the Eagles, McMillan, Silva, and Gonzalez to stuff it up front. 2nd down, loss of a yard. It'll make it 11, actually almost 12. Camden Roan will step back in at quarterback from the shotgun. Coming out, Jamari Williams. 3 receivers to the near side. Tommy Hall closest to us.
Isaiah Diggs, the freshman, checks in. at running back.
All right, Diggs is in at running back. Left side of the quarterback, Rome. Snap back, handoff, going left, got room, gets the corner to the 50. Oh, and he's tackled right there. That's number 5, David Earls. Earls saved a huge gain with a shoestring tackle.
Yeah, Isaiah Diggs is a freshman for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers. The only freshman right now well, there's only a couple, but he's the one that's playing right now is on the varsity. And I was told that he gets out in the open, this kid is gone. He is fast.
3rd down and a long 7.
Diggs stays in the backfield with Rome.
Motion to the left side. Back to throw. Rome looking for a man. Rushed. Steps away. Gets a little time. Oh, flips one forward. What a play. Caught. 35, 30. Cuts back to the left. Still on his feet. Number 12 is Jervon Thothion. And there's a flag. Who is this on? Unsportsmanlike. It's going to go. I don't know whether it was on. Helmet came off.
Well,
57.
Helmet already was off when he made the tackle. I don't know what the unsportsmanlike conduct was on. There wasn't really any pointing.
Who was that reminiscent of? Just a little flip with the hand.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 75 on the offense.
75 on Colleyville is going to get the unsportsmanlike conduct. That's Jacob Kramer, but it should still be a first down.
Yeah.
And then they'll back it up.
From the 29-yard line and go back to the north.
All the way to the 44.
It will be a first down, yeah. And so they went from the 40.
Boy, now Colleyville's starting to put the penalties and roll them up the same way that the Abilene Eagles did in the first half. 7:14 to go in the third quarter.
7:14 on the third quarter clock. Abilene High leading 21-14.
Rome, back of the shotgun. Motion left. He takes it. He's looking to throw. Got a man breaking open in the middle. Caught. Oh! Right into the hands of Jervon Thothion.
Yeah, and Connor Cole was wide open. He was wide open on the 40-yard line, and all you have to do is.
Rome had his eyes on Thothion from the get-go, I think.
He did,
tracked him all the way across
yeah.
on that 10-yard drag across the
middle. There was a
middle.
penalty on the play. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
And Colleyville, there was a 5-yard penalty. Don't know what it was for, but they back him up.
Still, it's replay first down.
Penalty on that, so they move the football back to near field. It's still on the Abilene High half at the 49.
I'm going to have to go with Thothion, I believe is how you would say that.
Thothion?
Thothion.
Thothion?
Thothion? I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Nobody ever told us. Motion again to the left. Fake's going to throw. Quick throw outside. Caught by Tommy Hall. Hall's almost back to a first down. Give him 13 yards on the carry, maybe a yard and a half short of the first down, and it will be second down.
Yeah, really nice play by Hall, picking up the penalty yards plus
I'll tell you what,
6 yards on
I
that
really
one.
like Camden Rome here when he takes 2 steps and just gets rid of the football.
Yes.
Quick routes.
Yeah, make that quick route.
From the shotgun, motion again to the left. Snap back, fakes. He'll throw one more time. Man wide open again, and this time he gets hit, knocks it loose. Hall can't come down with it. Nice play by number 22, Hill Holloway.
See, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm watching a mod on that play, and he was breaking away. They don't have it coverage over the top, and this kid is such a fast player.
I think what Camden Rome is going to have to do is learn how to progress through his reads.
Yeah, I mean.
He locks on a receiver and pretty much stays with him. From the shotgun, 3rd and 3. Motion. Fakes the handoff. He's got room if he can get to the line, and he's close. They mark him short on this side, and they mark him short on that side. About a half yard short. It'll be 4th and a foot. 5:56 to go in the third quarter, and the Panthers trail by 7.
I think they're going to go for it. Because if they punt
I'll
in the
tell you
end
what,
zone,
I'd love to see him throw it deep here.
If they throw it into the end, if they punt in the end zone, it's only going to be a 15-yard punt. So
3 receivers to this side, plenty of time on the clock. Snap back, follows him right through, and he'll get the first down.
Right on the stick.
Yeah, I believe he made it easily, though.
Yeah.
The linesman on this side is blowing it dead because they've given him forward progress. I like that play. Put it in the gut of the guy and then follow him right into the pile.
There you go.
Injured player getting off, and it's Quayshawn Washington going off the field with it looked like a right ankle potential injury. Big player on the side of Abilene, down on the sidelines. First down from the 34, 5:30 to play in the third quarter. Colleyville driving. Fakes the handoff. Rome to throw. Man, wide open on the left side. Caught. He'll get 10 yards and out of bounds at the 24. And that, Connor Cole with the catch.
Yeah, real nice play by Connor Cole.
Wilson on the tackle.
He went in motion on the other side and kind of rolled out, and they got him on that little quick out. He's been doing that little out in about 5 yards, and he's been wide open every time.
Late defender onto the field for Abilene. Snap back. They'll throw again. Rome looks left, going right. Got nowhere to go. He breaks the tackle. How did he get through that? And he fumbled the football. They're saying it was down. The linesman on this side is pointing to the ground. And a first down for Colleyville. That'll move the chains. Another Abilene player loses the helmet. He's going to have to come off the field. I think Abilene's getting tired. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
This is what happened to Colleyville's defense in the first quarter.
A touchdown away from a tie score. Rome in the backfield from the shotgun. To his left, Jamari Williams. 3 receivers to the near side. Wants to throw again. Looking this way. It's almost picked off. Gets away from it. What a move. He's going to get positive yards out of what should have been a 5-yard loss. And that's number 12, Jervon Thothion.
That should have been intercepted because they almost met at the same spot.
Well, it was up.
But it was a great play by Thothion.
Hopefully we're saying that right. We'll know it by the end of the game, I bet. If we're not, we're just going to call it. It's going to be Jervon and what's his brother's name? And Jermon. Jervon and Jermon. And we'll just let you figure out. G and T. Vaughn and Mon. Back to throw. Rome got room. Rushing forward. He gets it away. Throws it down the sideline. Tommy Hall is there. Pushed out at the 10-yard line.
Tommy Hall, man, right on down. He plays that outside receiver, and he does a really good job of keeping his feet inbounds, getting that quick little stop route, 5-10 yard stop, and turn around, catch the ball, put your head down, pick up a couple yards.
And this is what you do with a drop back passer. Let him stand there and throw the football. What was the penalty? Looks like a 5-yard penalty after the play.
Nope, it was during the play. I think it was one of the
second down and 14, 13. Ball at the 26-yard line. Colleyville's got it. Snap back low. Rome's going to throw. Got a man breaking into the corner. Pass gets him. Touchdown, Colleyville. And guess who? Kayvon Ahmad. You cannot stop him. You can only hope to control him.
Wow.
And Max Allen's going to try and convert the extra point as Chris updates the scoreboard. 21-20 game. Momentum has shifted fast. Reed Harrison to Crow to hold. Snap back, good hold, kicks up. We are tied at 21.
The Colleyville Heritage Panthers go 21 unanswered and tie the game with 3:38 left in the third quarter. How about that, Doug Branch?
I love it. A reminder, tonight's game brought to you by Kim Assad at DFW Realty Associates. This presentation of Colleyville High School Heritage Football. We'll be back in a moment on high school game night.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium alongside Chris Beam, Doug Branch, and it's been a while since we actually told you who we were. We've been having so much fun. Guess it really doesn't matter as long as we tell you what the action is. have a little excitement when we do it. Max Allen's got it teed up at the 40-yard line, ready to put the right foot into it. It's up in the air. This one is deep to the single back, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone. Millsap downs it, and that's it. So they'll get it back out at the 20, and Abilene is going to try and figure out how to recover from this 21-point run that Colleyville has been on since the second quarter.
It's interesting what Abilene just did. They took Abram Smith and they moved him up to about the 15-yard line, expecting that short kick. So Max Allen said, no. I'm just going to kick it over your head.
Not here, Maxie, or not here, baby. Maxie, don't play that game.
So I'll just kick it over your head.
Or is that homie don't play that?
Homie don't play that.
Homie don't play that.
Yeah. It's funny. He kicked it right over his head saying, no, we're not going to do that. I'm not doing that. We're not kicking it to you. That's why we're just kicking it short.
All right. Abilene's got the football from the 20, 1st and 10. Snap back. Gillum fakes it to the right, fakes it to the left, throws it out to the right, no gain. Great defense out there. That's Prescott. Prescott and Crosby.
They threw it to the big tight end, Coy McMillan. The guy's like huge. I can see him from the space shuttle.
him and the Great Wall of China.
Jeez.
Anyway,
huge.
4 receivers will go into the pattern, 2 to each side for the Eagles. Panthers sit in looks like a 3-4-3, 3-4-4. Snap back, hand it off, left side Smith, good coverage. Shut him down. Who was that? Big Tank. He stuck the nose in and dropped the running back. Smith. Abram Smith got just laid over by Tank Johnson.
Jeez, the Tank hit him.
3rd down and 6. Big play right here. We're tied at 21, 2:33 to play in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Ducrow's on an island. Harrison Ducrow by himself. They're looking his way. Rush on the outside. They'll stop him, and he will be short of the. Nope, he gets there.
Give it to him.
Looks like he got the yard to gain, which is a 35, and that's Killam. Looked like he was stopped, and coming off the field, shaking his leg. Is that Jamari Williams? No, number 4 is Pelini now.
Gonna need him.
So literally right to where he had to go did Peyton kill him.
And the Eagles need to keep the football, and they need a good drive, but they also need to know they're under 2 minutes here in the third. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35. Kill him this time.
Back to throw. He's going to run with it. He hands it off. Left-hand side. Smith's got it. He'll go for 12 yards.
It's about 11 yards on the carry, and the Eagles get another first.
Yeah, real nice run by Abram Smith. Definitely, he's trying to go for the 200-yard mark for tonight, but the Colleyville Heritage defense has tightened up over the last couple of days.
The Eagles go to the line. 1st down and 10 from the 49. Brown and Smith in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side. Cross. Give it to Smith. He's going out. No, that's Brown. He's met there, and he's driven back. Oh, he's still up. They blew it. They blew it dead. I guarantee you they blew that dead. The officials are standing there. They're not doing anything, but they blew it dead right there.
Yeah, they blew it dead.
Nobody ever moved their arms that the ball was dead, but they definitely...
They blew it dead. But, they were pushing him back, so at some point you do have to blow the ball dead. So it doesn't matter if he goes and turns around and runs.
They gave him 8 yards. Sorry about that. It's going to be actually 7 yards. 2nd and 3, ball at the 47.
Left here in the third period, Abilene High 21, Colleyville Heritage 21.
Killam fakes, looks to throw. He's chased from behind. He'll come this way. There's a hold on the backside, and he's going to run out of bounds. Don't do anything dumb right there, as there was a hole on the backside. This will push back the Abilene Eagles at least 10 yards.
He's probably going to be holding on Abram Smith here. When the guy started chasing him, Abram Smith grabbed him around the back, I believe. So we'll see what happens here.
Holding. Offense. Number 72. 10-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Number 22 for the Abilene Eagles is
22 for Abilene.
Hill Holloway.
Would be Hill Holloway. So they'll move it back to the 43-yard line of Abilene. Full house. Receivers out. 5, 3 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Killam to throw. Looking right. Got a man down the middle. Throws it. Hits him. Pitch and catch, and what a nice catch. And that's number 88, David Russell.
Boy, David
goes
Russell
for 26 yards.
Big receiver. Nice. Went up, caught the ball. Really nice receiver. He broke away from the DB, and really nice catch by Russell.
That's a big play right there and really takes a little of the momentum away from Colleyville. Abilene trying to steal it back. 39 seconds to play here in the third quarter. We're tied at 21. Abilene put up 21 first quarter points. Colleyville matched it with a 21-point run of their own. Backs on either side. Handoff going right is Brown. Brown is knocked down after about a 5-yard gain, down to the 32.
Yeah, Brown, really nice run by Brown off the right side, but the Colleyville Heritage defense is yeah, Emmanuel Brown, really nice. Oh, into the third quarter.
And the third quarter ends. We're tied at 21. Panthers have climbed the mountain. They're all the way back to even. 12 minutes to try and get the victory back on high school game night after this timeout.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit AdvancedChiroSports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
100 yards is 100 yards. You score points on Friday the same way you score points on Sunday. The rules say it's 11 players against 11 players. But the rules don't say anything about how fast they can be. The Nike Vapor Talent Elite, gear up with the best of Nike football at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Left in regulation, Abilene High 21.
From the shotgun, Killam looking left, throws behind the receiver and misses it, and Reed Harrison Ducrow goes down on the far side, not hit by anybody. And he drops on the far side at the 25-yard line. I do not know. Boy, I hate to even speculate what that might be. We'll go ahead and just say he's down, and the training staff are headed out. We've got a timeout on the field. Let's go ahead and break away for a moment. Be back in a minute here on High School Game Night.
Tempest Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741, or visit them on the web at TempestTransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years with a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 20.
All right, Reed Harrison Ducrot seemed to be okay as he jogged off the field, although he may have had a cramp. Kill him in the backfield. Hands it left-hand side to Smith. Smith is smothered after a gain of maybe a yard. It's going to be 4th down from the 32. We'll have to see if they bring on Oscar Hernandez to try and break the tie. Or do they just go for it? Looks like they're going for it.
Yeah, if they kick here and
Boy,
it goes in the end zone, it's only a 10-yard punt. So.
I know it's just the start of the 4th quarter, but I bring the house right here.
Yeah, you do. You know who they're going to ball to.
I'm selling out, and I'm going to put my corner on a island over there with not Holloway. 21 is Washington. They'll go that way, going right to Washington, and gave way too much room. Easy. You think they didn't know Reed Harrison Ducrot wasn't out there?
Well, Reed plays on the left corner. He actually just running back out there, but he plays left corner. But they've kind of been picking on number 25, Marcus Mosley over there.
Well, look, they're switching now. See, Ducrot went back to the right-hand side. That's where he got hurt. That's why I said that.
Yeah, well,
he's marking a certain receiver, eh?
Yeah, it looks like. See, they're
Russell,
moving him around.
It's Russell and Washington out there on the left side. Here comes Russell in motion to the right. He'll stop. 10 seconds on the game clock. Handoff inside Smith. Smith is stuffed. And I'll tell you what, the Colleyville front 7 are really rising to the occasion.
And I've been watching a lot of football, if you haven't noticed, around the last 30 days there, Doug. And one thing they teach the linebackers in the pro level is they tell them when you get to the running back, grab his leg.
Yeah.
Grab right around his thigh and lift. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Grab somewhere else.
Yeah, well, you grab him around his thigh, lift, and that gets him to stop.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the top side. They'll run again. Smith coming right. Got a couple blockers. Hits an angle and runs over. I don't know who that was. Somebody stuck their shoulder in there. We'll let you know who it was in just a moment. That was number 3. Trevor West stuck a shoulder in there, but he got pushed backward, and Smith goes for another 3 yards, and it's going to be 3rd down and a yard for the first down from the 21. We're at the 10-minute mark. Tied at 21. 21s are wild. Vegas, get on a plane. Go there. 21's a good score.
Watch 21 here in the lower against Marcus Mosley here at the bottom of the near the Colleyville
Mosley
bench.
shading the inside shoulder. Hands it off. Smith got room. Gets to the corner. 10, 5, touchdown.
Emmanuel Brown. Did you hear that?
Oh, that was Brown?
That's Brown, yeah, 29.
I can't tell the difference. 28, 29. I mean,
probably do that on purpose. You know, when you watch film.
Well, if I get some binoculars, I might be able to see a little bit better.
Not my problem.
Yeah, well, with everything else that's gone on tonight,
it's okay.
We're okay.
Yeah, we're okay.
We're doing fine. Although you got to keep track here of what's going on, so we don't have. There we go. Extra point from Oscar Hernandez will put the 7-point deficit back on the Panthers, and he converts it. So 9:35 to go, and the 21-point run is over. It's 28. Abilene 21, Colleyville. You're listening to Colleyville Heritage Panther football on high school game night. Back in a moment.
Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741, or visit them on the web at tempesttransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit AdvancedChirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Porter and Amon deep to receive the Oscar Hernandez offering from the 40-yard line off his right foot.
I'm going to call it.
Ball is in the air. It's low. Chopper comes down and falling on it. I don't know if you do that.
Is Jamari Williams the running back?
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, he had 15 yards in front of him, and he just dropped on top of the ball at the 23-yard line. Jamari Williams, yeah, that's why he's out there, is to run.
Just
if we get in trouble for that, we get in trouble. I'm going to take it, but goodness gracious.
Come on, you got to run the ball. You know? I don't know.
Down by 7. Colleyville's got the ball back. Outstanding throwing second and third quarter from Camden Rome.
Ahmad checks out.
They'll hand off inside to Williams. Williams goes for maybe a yard. Jamari Williams has just not been able to do anything tonight. And it does not help turning his shoulders sideways. You got to keep perpendicular to the line.
He runs really high. Have you noticed that?
Ahmad checks back in. Where's Harrison Ducrow when you need him?
No, Ahmad's matched up here on
one-on-one. Go deep. Identify that, Rome.
Look at that. Go. Go get him.
Go route. No help, too. The safety's in tight. He's going that way. There it is. Passes up. He's got separation, and he can't hit him, but there was a pass interference. He held him.
I don't know. They may call it against him because he pushed.
Yeah, he got held.
You think?
As he broke by, he grabbed him, and now he's got a cramp.
He got a cramp. Yeah, it is a little bit of a push. I don't know if they're going to call it or not, but it looked pretty. Oh, they did call pass interference on them.
Yeah, he grabbed him.
He grabbed him?
He grabbed him as he went by.
Because he was beat, so he grabbed him, and as soon as he let go, that's when he took off.
All right, Ahmad's down. We'll go ahead.
He has a cramp.
8:50 to play. Colleyville trailing by 7. Timeout on the field. Back in a moment on High School Game Night.
100 yards is 100 yards. You score points on Friday the same way you score points on Sunday. The rules say it's 11 players against 11 players. But the rules don't say anything about how fast they can be. The Nike Vapor Talent Elite, gear up with the best of Nike football at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Still down on the field is the offensive juggernaut tonight, Kevon Ahmad. Now they're going to get him up. I believe all it was a cramp.
Yeah, he went down and started cramping. You can see him. I'm surprised he's not used to this heat.
Well,
Jacksonville, Florida, it gets hot there.
I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, looks like it. He's just cramping up a little bit. Give him one of those little.
Mario Ortiz will check into the backfield.
Give him one of those dill pickle pills.
First down, Panthers.
4 receivers will go to the pattern. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. 8:50 to go, and Colleyville with a 7-point deficit. Rome in the shotgun, receives the snap. Hands it off inside. Room to the 50. Down to the 46-yard line, and a nice quick strike by Ortiz. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Ball set. Colleyville ready to snap it. Officials have them ready. Rome's got it. Hands it off. Same play, other side, and they'll give him 4, maybe 3 on this carry.
Ortiz, man.
Right down to the 45-yard line. Right back to the line one more time. Here's a switch. Ortiz comes out. Now they got 4 receivers to the left side.
Empty backfield.
Yep, Rome looking. Everybody's blocking, and he threw the ball, and now we've got a penalty flag.
What's the penalty flag?
He picked it up.
He picked it up. No, he was trying to throw his. He was trying to throw his bag.
So they're calling a fumble.
It was.
That's not a forward pass. Well, no replay here, so I assume that he just lost it out of his hand.
Yep, lost it right out of his hand. Yeah.
It wasn't a fumble, however. Recovered by Abilene, first down.
Yeah, it slipped right out of his hand on a hot night like this. As a quarterback, you got to dry your hands off. So, yeah.
So Abilene's got it. Sorry, at the 49. Chris, go ahead.
No, that's tough for the Panthers because they were driving there. 8:13 left. You got to stop them. Defense got to suck it up.
He's going to roll left, throwing. Caught. 4-yard gain. Give him 5. That's Millsap. Raekwon Millsap catches one.
I don't see the Eagles trying to. Do the hurry up here. They're going to try to drag this out a little bit.
No, you have to. You make it a 5-minute drive, and then if you score, you're up by 2 scores with 2 minutes to play. Crucial turnover at the wrong time for Colleyville, but the defense can arch their back right here and stop the Eagles. They get another chance. Handoff inside. Got Smith down.
Oh.
Runs over the backside of the big tight end. 99, Noah Perez. Actually, he's a lineman. Nope, that's 90.
Coy McMillan.
Coy McMillan.
I'll tell you can see him from the space shuttle. The guy's huge.
He's got Doug Free look, doesn't he?
He does. Oh, gosh. He looks like Dougie Fresh right here.
A little shout out to Dougie's wife, Dorothy. Haven't seen her in a while since the races.
Doug was there on his little scooter.
On his scooter. But he's all better now.
He's all
made
better
it through training camp,
made
healthy.
it through training camp healthy.
2 receivers to the top side, 1 to the right. McMillan check that. Killam throws, got his man on the knees, and he catches it at the 38. It'll be an Abilene first down.
Yeah, gosh.
And Millsap hurts his left leg, and he's going to come out of the game. Clock continues. Actually, the clock stopped. Now it's going again.
First down. Harrison Ducrow gave him a nice little lick right there, but, man, I would be playing these guys tight.
Yep.
Play them tight. Don't give them these 5-yard little hitches.
Killam's got it.
Oh,
he keeps it coming right. He's going to get the corner. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Showing nice speed right there as he got around the corner. This official has no idea where to mark the football. There's no way he made it to the 8-yard line. No way.
Yeah, it's.
I know 1 yard doesn't make that bit of difference, but he stepped out almost at the 10, maybe the 9, and he gave him the 8.
He didn't stick the ball out either.
So first down inside the red zone for Abilene. The fumble by Rome may end up costing the Panthers a chance to tie it. Abilene to the line, a receiver to each side.
They're going to roll. They're going to do this. They're going to run this left.
The big man McMillan to the right-hand side to block. Snap up the middle. Smith's got it, and he's swallowed up by the defense after a gain of about 2, down to the 6.
These wide receiver splits are almost at the numbers on each side, so there's this huge gap between the tackle and the wide receiver and leaves that area open. So if you can get that that DB blocked, it's going to be a tough road for that linebacker to get over the top.
Coming up on the 6-minute mark, we'll mark it here. 2 receivers to the top side, 1 to the near side. Killam in the backfield, along with Smith.
Killam's going to change the call at the line, and now he'll drop back. Man goes in motion to the right.
Man in motion, coming right, stops at the end. He'll hand it off. No, he'll keep it, goes to throw. They go back the other way. Washington's got it, and he stopped just short of the goal line.
Nice play by Reed Harrison Ducrow.
Harrison Ducrow saves the touchdown.
Yeah, saved the touchdown there. Got him low, get him around the legs.
So 3rd down and goal. Clock continues to run. We're inside of 5:20. 28-21, Abilene Eagles lead. 3rd down and a score here.
Abilene High 28, Colleyville Heritage.
Could almost turn out the lights. But what a great comeback from the Colleyville Heritage Panthers in the second half. Killam's got it. Cross the handoff. Give it to Smith. Smith is in for the touchdown after initial contact at the 2. He rolls right over the defender.
Abram Smith, I'm telling you, this kid's a boss. He's run for his 4th touchdown of the night. Last year he went for one score. He's a good football player, and it's hard to when you know they're going to run and they have these big offensive linemen and they're pulling and they have a nice little trap scheme and pulling guards out, hitting the safeties out, and it's tough.
Hernandez is able to convert the PAT, and it's now a 14-point game, 35-21, 4:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Colleyville Heritage Panther football on high school game night.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
When chiropractic care is a must.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium, 35-21, Abilene lead. Kick, dribbled up the front. Williams off his leg. I don't know who's got it, but they've got it. Oh, if he would have got the outside. He gets the outside. He's got the corner. He's at the 45, 50. He runs out of gas. And that's number 12, Jervon Fothian.
All he needed to do is his brother to block back.
Block black one, and he's gone.
His brother was out in front of him. All he has to do is turn around and block back. And
take note of how you do that, Jamari.
Yeah, block back.
Run with the football, son.
There we go.
It went past him, or he probably would have fallen on it again. And right back in business, 45 yards to pay dirt, and it's back to a 7-point game. Still enough time. I said turn out the lights. Heck no.
It ain't over.
3 receivers to the top side, 1 to the near side. Rome in the shotgun. Ortiz is there. Fake the handoff. Drops back to throw. Got a man breaking open over the middle. Can't find him. Now he'll throw it out of bounds.
Smart play. Real smart play.
Well, I'll tell you what, when that happens, take one more look to the far side and see if you can hit somebody down there. Because Tommy Hall broke open on the far side, but unfortunately, Camden Rome was at his eyes locked on this near side.
Yeah, but that's hard when you, honestly, for a quarterback to, when you're rolling right, throw back across your body. It's tough.
Back in the shotgun, Ortiz won't get it. He'll throw over the middle. Caught! No, he ran through it. And I was about to say Ryan Philippi, unlike him, but it's Cole Herpin wearing the old Ryan Philippi jersey, and that was right on his back shoulder. And if he catches that, he scores.
Yeah, that was tough. He could have scored on that one.
Heritage coming to the line real quick, spreading out the Eagle defense.
2 receivers to the near side. Motion. Snap back. He'll throw. Open in the middle. He's got there early. No flag?
No flag. Dude, he got there early.
Yep.
Whew.
Velasquez went through the receiver.
I thought he got there a little early.
Now we've got a Colleyville timeout, 4th and 10, 4:30 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll take the timeout with them. It's high school game night. Sponsored tonight by Kim Assad at DFW Realty Associates. We thank you for listening. Back in a moment.
Tempest Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741, or visit them on the web at tempesttransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium.
Fourth down for the Panthers.
Fourth down. 3 to the top side, 1 to the bottom side. Rome from the shotgun. Has the ball. Looking to his right. Now he looks left. Got a man wide open. Ortiz has got it. Takes it off his shoe tops for a first down and 21 yards on the game.
Really nice play by Ortiz right out of the backfield. No one covered him, and nice 20-yard pickup.
4:24 to play. Panthers are in business at the 24-yard line.
Got to score quick.
They're giving Rome plenty of time to throw the football. 3 receivers to the top side. Handoff inside. Ortiz has got it to the 20 and down to the 17-yard line before he stopped there. Got to keep him honest up front, and that gives you more time to throw. Right back to the line of scrimmage for Colleyville. Same set, 3 to the top side, 1 to the bottom. That's Tommy Hall on this side. They're double teaming Tommy Hall. Somebody's got to be open on the far side. Rome from the shotgun, fakes the handoff, looks to throw. Man opens up right at the goal line. Caught, tipped. And he stays down on the ground. Boy, that's a great throw.
Really nice throw there. What number is it, 80?
I believe it's 80. Bryce Boyd.
Yeah, Bryce Boyd. He almost had that.
Boyd had it right on his hands.
3:47 left here. The fourth Abilene High lead.
Rome. 3rd down and 5.
Takes a shotgun snap.
Takes a snap. Full blitz coming up the middle. Rolling left. Got a man. Caught.
Oh.
And he stayed in bounds. His feet did not slide out of bounds.
2 flags.
Holding?
Yeah, holding.
Holding. On the offense, number 75. 10-yard penalty.
75 is Jacob Kramer. Second bad penalty for Jacob Kramer tonight.
Jacob Kramer, the senior second-year starter at center. That's a tough penalty. So now you're going to be 3rd and about 15. 3rd and 15.
The reset from the 28. Bad snap back held by Rome. He's got time. Working to his right side. He's going to run. Now he's going to get swallowed up. Out of bounds. The ball goes.
Yeah, the ball fumbled and went out of bounds.
We'll see where they mark it. This clock is stopped. Why does the clock not stop if the ball goes out of bounds?
It was fumbled
I'll
backwards.
tell you, the clock operator here does not know what they're doing. I don't criticize many people but officials. But the clock operator has been horrible tonight.
Timeout.
We'll hope that gets fixed. Timeout. Let's go ahead and keep it right here, Chris. 3:13 to go. Colleyville's got to try and get with 2 downs in the end zone pretty quick and then kick an onside kick. Or do you kick it deep and try to hold them?
Yeah, honestly, the way Abilene's running game's going, I would definitely say you need to try an onside kick. You got some really good guys that have some really good hands. Mod's not out there anymore, so he's probably – I don't know if he went into the dressing room because I don't see him on the sidelines after he went down after that long play.
Harrison Ducrow is headed into the game.
There we go. He already had a big play tonight.
Yeah, wish he would have scored, but
hey.
It is what it is.
I didn't even see him out there. Next thing you know, when he broke, I was like, holy cow, what's going on?
So it's 4th and 14. Got to get down to the 19, just inside the 19-yard line for a first down. Down by 14. 3:13 to play in the game.
See if Reed.
Ortiz is in the backfield.
They're spreading them out.
Camden Rome at quarterback. He's looked good at times. Has thrown a lot of good passes that, frankly, have been dropped.
Trips left.
Trips left, single receiver to the right side. Harrison Ducrow out on an island. Let's see if they can get him open. Snap back. Got time to throw. Finds a man over his head. Oh, just out of the reach of Reed Harrison Ducrow. A little more air under that, and it's a touchdown.
He laid out. He's an athlete, so he's gonna go for it as much as he can, and just off the fingertips. Tough.
And the ball's turned over on downs, and with 3:07 to play, that may have just dimmed the lights on the Colleyville Hopes.
Oh, there's a penalty on.
Penalty on Abilene
for delay. So they must have did something coming off the field, but they're gonna turn it over on downs. Dead ball foul.
I'm not sure.
They're backing the ball up 5 yards, so it must have been a delay.
Yeah.
Too many people on the field.
Yeah, they probably started celebrating a little too early.
3:07.
Somebody must have thrown the ball away, or I don't know what happened, but they moved it from the 28 to the 23, and that's where the Eagles will start. But the bottom
35-21, Abilene leads.
3:07 remaining.
And Peyton Killam back in the shotgun with 3:07 left. Eagles leading 35.
Snap back, handoff inside, gives it to Smith, and he runs out of bounds. Not sure you wanted to run out of bounds, and the clock continues to run. It's at 3:02. He went out of bounds, and it's down to 3 minutes. I'm going to petition for a new clock operator.
It's probably one of the JV coaches. Give him a break.
You know what? That can cost you football games.
It's true. 3 minutes
So it'll
left.
be 2nd down and 9. Ball's right at the 25-yard line. Abilene's got it in a 14-point lead.
You got to teach Abram Smith. You got to teach him when he gets close to the sideline, when you're trying to run the clock out, slide. Just kill yourself.
Kill him in the shotgun. Hands it off to Smith, going left. He's got the corner, and now he's pulled down. Colleyville's only got one timeout. Will they use it right here? No, they will not. Clock is going to continue to run. 2:48 to play in the game. And a loss of a yard. Back to the 27.
Man,
3rd and 10 for Abilene.
See, doesn't the play clock supposed to start for the next play when the guy hits the ground? Or is it the ball spot? I don't know how it works. It's a little different in all the
I know they got a lot of time to burn, and they're taking every bit of it.
They're
Killam calls the play. Abilene comes to the line of scrimmage. 2:22 to play in the game. 16 seconds on the game play clock.
If they stop him here, Colleyville's going to get the ball back with probably about a minute
3
left.
receivers to the near side, 1 to the high side. Killam's waiting until the last second. Snap back, handoff inside to Smith. They got to stop him, and they do. No, yes, they do. Now do they get a timeout? Yes.
There's your timeout. 2 minutes.
2-minute warning, unofficially.
Unofficial 2-minute warning.
It'll be 4th down and 10. Colleyville will get the ball back, and man, I'll tell you what, if they just been able to make a couple of catches, they may win this football game, and it's not over yet. A reminder, the post-game show coming up, brought to you by Yickety Yak Wireless here in Colleyville. They can fix anything, well, cracked phones. They can also help you download and save all your information on a damaged phone, but they can fix your phone, and the most important thing, if your phone gets wet, Yickety Yak's got a dry box. Don't use rice, or the next thing you know, you'll have soy sauce in your phone because it's going to starch it all up. Don't use rice. Use the dry box. That's Yickety Yak Wireless. Go find them at Yickety. How about yakitupdfw.com? www.yakitupdfw.com. Back deep for Colleyville on the punt.
Okay,
It's
so
Porter.
This is what's going to happen. They're going to return for a touchdown.
How about a
onside-
block?
No. Return for a touchdown, onside kick. Maybe block. Nope.
Ball's kicked right-hand side. May hit somebody. Watch out, it did.
It did.
Who did it hit in the back?
Did it?
I'm not sure if it hit the Colleyville player or the
because
Abilene player.
I didn't know, because sometimes if the guy has contact and he's pushing you into it.
And he got blocked into it.
Yeah.
They're going to give it to Colleyville, it looks like.
Yeah, if you're in contact, sometimes in high school, if you're
The
in
referee's going to this side, which is where he would stand on offense. So it's a Colleyville football at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, he was getting blocked, so there's a lot of different rules that you wouldn't,
1:51
Blocked
to play,
into is not
down
good.
by 14. Colleyville still has life, but the defibrillator is nearby. 3 receivers to the top side. Harrison Ducrow to the bottom. They sit with a double team on Harrison Ducrow. I think if he runs a post route, he can get open. Fake inside, Rome looking right. Got a man opening in the center, and he drops the football.
Well, he dropped it, but 27 helped him out.
Yeah, but you got to catch that football. It's right to great throw.
Raymond Velasquez, he came across and laid a lick, the safety.
That was Jervon Fathion.
Yeah, they just took number.
Here comes the umbrella defense.
Yeah, Quashawn
the safeties
Washington.
are back at the 20-yard line.
Quashawn Washington's playing deep center there.
Rome should have all day to throw, only 3 rushing. He drops the ball. Here comes a rush from the outside. They throw a screen and misses Ortiz, the diminutive one.
Yeah, missed the running back out of the backfield, but Ortiz not really 6 foot. If he was 6 foot, he would have caught that one.
Kevon Ahmad is checked back in. He'll sit on the right-hand side hash by himself. 3, check that, 2 receivers to the bottom side. Harrison Ducrot still in the game. Snap back, fake inside. They'll throw. Up the middle, overthrown and picked off. At the 35, 40, 45, and knocked down at the 45-yard line. That's Washington. And Washington has done it on both sides of the football tonight. That will probably put the stamp on the victory for the Abilene Eagles.
Yeah, with no timeouts left, the Colleyville Heritage Panthers can't stop the clock, and looks like that's going to be 35-21. They last year when they went out to Abilene, Colleyville lost 35-14, so we just can't keep the 35 off the board for the Abilene Eagles.
Well, the important thing here is that's the first time I think Rome actually maybe forced a ball.
Yeah, he was forced
but he's been good. The receivers have got to make some of these catches. Your quarterback puts it in your hands. You got to catch the football.
Yeah, you definitely need to catch the football if they throw it to you.
Abilene goes into the safety formation. Down on a knee. Let's see if they actually mark the ball where he put it down. Look, that's a yard off. That's not even where he went down. Officials are terrible.
It doesn't. You're worried about that. You don't need to worry about that.
All you got to do is see where he put his knee down.
That,
Where's the referee? Mark the football.
I know, but just
1:13 to play. I'm just being picky.
You are being picky at this point.
Colleyville showed that they could come back and they could play with the Abilene Eagles. I think that's a positive they can take out of this game. They were down 21. Went on a 21-0 run, fought back, probably should have taken a lead at some point in this game, and had they done that, Abilene might have collapsed, but
they fumbled the ball.
Not today.
2 turnovers in the fourth quarter really hurt the Colleyville Heritage Panthers.
Yep. Okay, he put his knee down at the 39. Let's see where they mark it this time. Well, of course they mark it at the 40. That's twice.
That's right, you're right.
This guy's terrible. All right, the game clock and we'll call it the shot clock are almost identical, so they'll have to snap it. But this will end the game. Abilene going to head back to Abilene. Abilene Eagles head back to Abilene with a 35-21 hard-fought victory over a very tough Colleyville Heritage team, and this is a character builder for Colleyville. Snap back. Let's see where they spot this one. Oh, good. They don't have to spot it. 0-0 on the clock. That will do it. Final score from Mustang Panther Stadium, 35-21. Colleyville with the defeat. But, Chris, I think they come out of this game able to hold their heads high. After being down by 21, they fight back. Had a chance at the end of the half to get it within 14. Had they done that and then continued to score the way that they did, they would have been up by 7. Would have been a different football game. But tonight, they end up on the wrong side of a 35-21 score.
Yeah, Coach Willis did say before the game that he hadn't had to work with these guys, and I think he's learned a lot about his football team in one day or one game, I should say, and that's that they know how to fight. And next week's going to be a different week. They get to have the fight for the red rail next week against Grapevine, so should be an interesting week for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers leading into that rivalry game against Grapevine.
Nice sportsmanship on the field. Teams shake hands at, not center field, but at the 50-yard line. We'll go ahead and wrap it up from here for this one on the final, but we'll be back with a post-game show after this from Mustang Panther Stadium. Again, the final, the Abilene Eagles 35, the Colleyville Heritage Panthers 21. This has been a presentation of Colleyville Heritage High School Football, brought to you tonight by DFW Realty Associates, namely Kim Assad. Remember, if you don't want to pay a wad, call Kim Assad. Back with the postgame show after this from Grapevine. Back in a moment.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther Football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
100 yards is 100 yards. You score points on Friday the same way you score points on Sunday. The rules say it's 11 players against 11 players. But the rules don't say anything about how fast they can be. The Nike Vapor Talent Elite, gear up with the best of Nike football at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Tempest Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741 or visit them on the web at TempestTransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Back with a post-game show, Mustang Panther Stadium in Grapevine. Chris Beam, Doug Branch, and well, Chris, we talked about it. The first half was not good for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers, but they were able to put 7 points on the board. They followed up with 15 or 14 points in the third quarter. They tie the game. They fight back. They show that they have a lot of heart and that this season should still turn out to be a very good one, but they're defeated tonight 35-21 by a very good Abilene Eagle squad.
Yeah, we learned a lot about the Colleyville Heritage Panthers tonight, including that they got some athletes on offense. Kavan Ahmad and Tommy Hall can catch the ball. They're really good. They got 2 good outside receivers. As always, we know that Reed Harrison-Ducrow, he could go both ways if we need him to do it. And don't be surprised next week if, watching this game tape that Reed Harrison-Ducrow, the senior, he may play a little bit of offense, more offense, because he was effective tonight.
Well, and I think the big story in this, obviously Abilene, a very good football team, but Colleyville was able to, they let's be honest, they were not good defensively in the first half. They really turned it on in the second half. They made whatever Joe Willis and his defensive staff did, they were much, much better, and that's what made this football game what it was. Although, that being said, the offense in Camden Rome was able to start throwing the ball through the air, and I really believe had they gone to that a little bit earlier, they may have had a better chance of winning this football game. Of course, you got new players. You're still learning things. One half of football, real football, not scrimmage football, does make a big difference, and it showed in the second half for them.
Yeah, it's tough because it could be a different game. You go down and you at the end of the half, you score that on the 2-yard line where as time expires, you score right there. It's a whole different ball game when they come out, second half, run down, 3 plays, score a touchdown. You're shocking them, and the Abilene's on the back of their feet and
on their heels.
Yeah, and
or the back
Heritage,
of their feet.
Back of their feet, back of their heels. And Colleyville Heritage it could be.
Well, they would have a 7 if they get that touchdown and everything else plays out the way that it did. They've got a 7-point lead over one of the better teams in the state.
Right. So
and they're sitting there now. Are they questioning themselves? As how did we give up? 28 points and we're trailing now.
Yeah.
Big momentum took a huge change in the way of Colleyville. Of course, that being said, Abilene had a tough time. They had a lot of penalties in the first half. This game could have been 35-0 in the first half.
Right.
But it wasn't. Colleyville fights back. They tie the score. Unfortunately, they are able to get to the door. They're just not able to get through it. Walk through, get the victory, and they'll have to wait till next week. You mentioned it against Grapevine right back here at Mustang Panther Stadium.
Yeah, and like I always said I said the same thing last year is this isn't a district game. So it's good for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers to just, learn from your early games in the season. You got Abilene, you got Grapevine, and you got Lake Highlands. And then the district starts. That's when you really need to start winning ball games, and you learn from the non-district games to take over to the district games to make the playoffs.
Stats for tonight brought to you by the Dallas Morning News. We will have those for you when we come back and we wrap up the post-game show here from Mustang Panther Stadium in Grapevine. Good to see that there were not any apparent injuries on the field that are going to change who plays and how they play next week. But a big game back here at Mustang Panther Stadium as the Grapevine Mustangs, I say come to town. Is it a home game or away game?
We're the visitors. So
we're the visitors. So Colleyville comes to Grapevine, and they'll fight it out here.
Panther Mustang Stadium because we won last year, remember?
Whatever you say.
Right?
Former Colleyville Heritage Panther Chris
if you win the game, you get the naming
What
rights.
is it again? You said the Red Rail?
The Red Rail.
What the heck is the Red Rail?
The Red Rail like a train rail. There's a train. The Tarantula train runs through from Grapevine all the way to Fort Worth, but it goes through Colleyville.
Chris will have a special story about the tarantula train.
You don't know this.
Next week, no.
You should know these things.
Never been on a tarantula train.
Okay.
Can you get bitten?
No.
No. All right.
They don't have a
runs
Wild West shootout either.
No,
runs
Is it air conditioned?
No.
Then I'm not going to be on it.
Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't been on it in a while.
I guess if you go fast enough, anything's air conditioned, huh?
Yeah. It's more one of those touristy traps, buddy.
All right. Post-game show rolls on here from Mustang Panther Stadium. Final score. The Abilene Eagles take down the Colleyville Heritage Panthers 35-21. Back with more of the postgame show when we return. This presentation of Colleyville Heritage High School football is a presentation and brought to you by DFW Realty Associates Kim Assad. Back in a moment.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. Our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
100 yards is 100 yards. You score points on Friday the same way you score points on Sunday. The rules say it's 11 players against 11 players. But the rules don't say anything about how fast they can be. The Nike Vapor Talent Elite, gear up with the best of Nike football at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Tempest Transportation is a leading provider of executive transportation needs serving the DFW Metroplex. Night out on the town with the spouse, big football game, or just a quick ride to the airport. Tempest is the answer for all of your transportation needs. The name says it all. Time flies. Call Tempest Transportation at 972-232-7741 for reservations. That's 972-232-7741, or visit them on the web at tempesttransportation.com. Tempest Transportation. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium, final score from here, the Abilene Eagles 35, the Mustang Panthers. What am I doing? The Grapevine Heritage, Colleyville Heritage Panthers. Get back on the mic and talk, Chris. I can't even talk anymore. I'm gone.
You're
Give
out.
us some stats or something. Let me have a drink of water.
So Camden Run was 11 for 24 for 259 yards and 1 interception, along with 2 touchdown passes. And the star of the night for Colleyville was Kavan Ahmad. He had 3 catches for 125 yards and 2 TDs. So I like those. I like the catch to TD ratio there. For Abilene, Abram Smith, 24 carries for 178 yards and 3 TDs. That right there is a nice performance from the Abilene running back, the junior Abilene running back, by the way. So
that's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right. For
13 first downs for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers.
All right. A reminder that we will be back on here 7 o'clock from Mustang Panther Stadium next Friday night as the Grapevine Mustangs host your Colleyville Heritage Panthers from Grapevine, Colleyville Independent School District, Mustang Panther Mustang Stadium. For everyone who has been a part of this one, we thank the Colleyville Heritage Football Booster Club. For Chris Beam, Kyle Judkins, Shepard Branch, I'm Doug Branch, thanking you for joining us. And we'll be back with a broadcast next week. Have a good evening, everyone.